Ciao Juventini of the world, my name is Giuseppe, welcome back to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. It was unexpected, but I couldn't watch that game, Atalanta, Roma, alone. So what we'll do is a watch along together, pre-game for a few minutes, because the game is starting in 11 minutes. At 8:45 Italian time, and then a little post-game. It will not be the usual watch-along. Actually, yes, it will be the usual one with a lot of stress, with a lot of fun, but probably a bit less than when Juve is playing, because today Juve is not playing, even if the result of today is extremely important for the destiny of Juve. At the moment, we know it. We don't have our destiny in our hands. Depending on the score of today, we could potentially have it back. We will see. Let me say hello to all the people in the channel. For the people that are asking, Beppe, why Atalanta, Roma? Guys, it's normal. We are actually speaking about Juve. You see it, the hat, the t-shirt, the environment is only Juve. Just Juve. Because this game, we like it or not, I know that's the theory of some fans is, we are looking at other teams, how low are we? That's the reality. At the moment, we are obliged to look also at the other teams. And that's what we'll do together. Ciao, Lionel Creative, ciao, George. Very important game. Voila, Ben the Goosey understand it. Very, very important game to see our chances for Champions League. Ciao Yusuf, ciao Loca, the biggest game of the season. Yeah, it could potentially be, also depending, of course, of what we are doing against Udinese. And Venezia, for your information, that just won against Fiorentina. If I am not wrong, but I can be wrong, of course. Let me check here. Everything is already prepared, of course. If we are looking at the ranking of Serie A, let me refresh a bit. If you're looking at the ranking, Fiorentina is now at 59 points, which means that they have 2 games to go. They could go at 62 and 65. 65, okay. 1 point. 1 point and they are out of the we can say that they threw away their chances of the qualification for Champions League. We can say it. Fiorentina is out of the game. For the Champions League at least. Then can they go higher than Juve? They can. If we lose our 2 games and they win their 2 remaining games, they go higher than us. But they threw it away. And also, guys, I tell you, with the investment that I did, summer and winter, this is a huge, big failure. Of course, we need to speak about ourselves, about Juve. We have a big flop and whatever. But Fiorentina, if we are totally honest, also them, that's a huge, big failure. That's a huge, big flop, No? Am I exaggerating when I'm saying that it's a huge, big flop? They are out in the semi-final of Conference League, not Champions League. Conference League, out from the moment the competition started to be a bit tough. Well, they were out against Betis Sevilla, 1. And there they are at the moment 9th. They are 9th. They spend for Fagioli in the winter. They have Gudmundsson, Moiskin, how many players do they have? They have Dodo, the one that promised that he will never go to Juve. They have a lot of players there, De Gea, etc., etc. And next season they play 0 competitions. Who is the coach there? Palladino. He did well in the beginning, and then something happened, guys. Something happened. No, nobody wants to answer that question. Okay, it's good. Then we go to the next one. Watch along for Bogdan is happy. Ciao, Jack Passi, grande. Gasperini is apparently the next coach of Roma. Why would he want to win today if it means his next club is out of Champions League? You know, I read that comment earlier when I was tuning in to understand if there were some people excited for that game or not. And you know what? When I saw that message of Jack Passi, I went back to some conspiracy theory, but some that really happened. I don't know who remembers, who is old enough to remember the De Vrij Lazio Inter. He was playing at Lazio. It was a really important game because it was or Lazio that went in Champions League or Inter. Do you remember that game? It was the last one of the season, and everyone was saying, the Inzaghi. No, who was the coach? I don't remember. I think it was I don't remember. Inzaghi. I'm not sure anymore about the coach, but everyone said that Lazio will not play him because he will go there. He will go to Inter next season. No, it's impossible. He was there on the field. He played, committing strange things. At the end, it's Inter that goes in Champions League. Strange conspiracy theories. But we all knew it. It was Inzaghi that was the coach. Guys, nobody's speaking about these kind of strange things. Do you remember? I remember. I remember more or less, but I have it in my mind. I know that if one day I need some archives, I go back to that game because I remember that then De Vrij went to Inter, and of course it was much more better for him to go and play the Champions League with Inter than going away and giving Lazio that spot for Champions League. It was like 3 seasons ago or 4 seasons ago. Anyway, ciao Mark Uno. So for Gasperini, hopefully not. He's a Juventino. He said, I will not extend with Atalanta. He didn't say that he will leave. He didn't say that he will leave this year. But the best informed journalist people are saying that he will probably leave at the end of this season. Where will he go? There are still rumors about Juve, even if they are not huge, but there are some rumors. There are rumors about Roma. I don't think it would be crazy, no? Let's push away the conspiracy theories, but it's true that this comment made me really scared. Ciao Junior, ciao Muffy, ciao Stavros, ciao Beb, and everyone love the unexpected lives, and hopefully today Atalanta wins. Today we are obliged to support them. Indeed, Venezia won 2-1 against Fiorentina. Watch along for Fabione 45, ciao Husem la Juve. It's not about Fiorentina, it's about Venezia. The last game against us, they will need some points to stay in Serie A. At the moment, if you are looking at, it's true, you're correct, Husam, I agree with you. If you're looking at the ranking, they are now at the moment safe because they are at 29 points. Of course, there are 2 games to play. They play against Cagliari. If they win against Cagliari, they go at 32. Can we say that they are qualified? Well, depending on Lecce and Empoli, because it's quite tough here. And they have 1 point difference. Also, Parma, Verona, Cagliari are still risking a bit. That's why I tell you that the last game of the season against Venezia could be a tough one, a real tough one. So hopefully they win. Hopefully the other ones are losing so that they qualify mathematically before game. And even then it will be tough because, with that last game of the season, if you need to fight for your life, you give 300%. If you are already safe and you have the opportunity to beat in your home Juve in the last game, saying goodbye and appuntamento, a meeting to the next season in Serie A, well, you do it as well. So it will be tough anyway. Is it the first time I do this? No, I already did it in the past, but not that much. Usually we don't need to do it. Unfortunately, we are obliged to do it now. You want the lineups? We'll go towards the lineups of Atalanta against Roma. Let me first say thank you to Orion. Orion45 is saying, ciao Beppe. As long as it is in our hands, I have confidence. I haven't been this nervous for this situation since Verona saved us in 2021. Faraoni! Grande Faraoni! We all remember Faraoni that became a member of the of Juve that day, that received a star around the stadium that day. What are the lineups for both teams? We see for Atalanta, we have... I didn't do the usual one, so from time to time it will mess up, but it's okay. Carnesec into the goal. They play with a 3-4-2-1, a bit a la Tudor. We know it, Tudor is a pupillo, is the master of Tudor has been Gasperini. We see Carnesec into the goal, De Roon, that is captain, Jim City and Kosunu. Then 4 men in the midfield, starting on as a right wing back, Bellanova, Pasalic, Ederson, Zappacosta, Charles de Ketelaar and Lukman behind Matteo Retegui. So it's a beautiful lineup. It looks like an Atalanta that wants to go for it. They play, we can say nearly their best possible team. And then we see Roma with a fantastic Sviar. According to me, he needs to win the goalkeeper of the year in Serie A. He has been really fantastic. Selic, Mancini, Ndika. Then you have Rensch, Cristante, Manu Kone, Angelino, Soule as the number 10 behind Shomurodov and Dovbik. So we have the best possible teams for both of the teams, Atalanta and Roma. If you want to put a prediction, it is the moment to do it. Do it now. What do you think? Atalanta win, draw, Roma win? It's the moment to tell me. And if you want to put a score, of course, you can put the score. C'est le moment. It is the moment. 3 games to go, because this one closes Serie A Matchday 36, and then 2 to go for every single team. That will tell us a lot. 1-0 Atalanta, that would be a fantastic, beautiful result. Fibix, 2-2 for Loca, 2-2 for Mezzo. Ciao Beppe, let's hope for a win for Stefano Nava. 1-1, Roma doesn't lose. Hey, it's true that with Ranieri, I think they are in a positive streak since 20 games. It's true. 2-1 for Atalanta for Salman, 1-1 for Andre Rigon, 2-1 for Atalanta, 2-1 for Atalanta. I feel, I'm not sure of course, but I feel that a lot of your comments are influenced by what you want. Mikkel Heideby, our friend from Denmark, is telling us it will be a 1-1. Look, a 1-1, Juventus has still destiny in our hands, hoping that then next week Inter beats Lazio. You never know. You never know in life what can happen because every single game is different. If it's a 1-1, we have the destiny in our hands. Winning 2 games, we could potentially finish equal points with Roma. Then it's the difference of goals. At the moment, Juventus has an advantage of 2 goals. Of course, if Roma starts to win with a 4-0, 5-0, we have a problem because then it's Roma that goes through. I remember the scores between Roma and Juve. It was 0-0 in our home, 1-1 in their home. So that means that we are also equal with the scontri diretti and we go with the goal difference if we are equal points. But of course, at the moment, Fiorentina is not there anymore. Roma is there. Lazio is there. Lazio and Juve at 64 points. We can go towards the ranking. I will tell you again. Napoli 78. We don't care. 77 for Inter. We don't care. Atalanta 68. Today they go and can potentially qualify automatically. And then we have the one that are really interesting are Juve 64, Lazio 64, Roma 63, Bologna 62. Are Milan having a chance of qualifying to Champions League on paper? Yes. On the other side, they must win the 2 other games, which would be beautiful because if they beat Roma next week, they have 63, both of the teams. And then it's Juve that needs to take advantage of that. It's a lot of calculation, guys. It's really a lot of calculations. Honest question, Beppe. Go, I love the honest questions. If Roma drop points here, do you really believe this Juve team can, I don't know, this Juve, they had a lot of difficulties this season to find 2 games in a row where we won. 3 games was nearly impossible. I think that we did it just once in Serie A. Twice, if you're looking at all the competition together, pay attention because we are about to start the game. Attenzione, 3, 2, 1. No, still not. I will put a bit of audio in the background just of the stadium, of Allianz Stadium, just to have something. Wait, I'm just waiting. Here we go. Here we go with the Atalanta. Roma that just started. Atalanta will play with the black and white colors. Their home shirt. Roma will not play with a home shirt. They play with the away. They are playing in total white with that dirt here on the front of their shirt. I don't know what the dirt is for. But I don't know. Guys, I worked in fashion for really long, for 20 years, but sometimes I cannot explain it. It is what it is. Attenzione, Sviar, that goes extremely long. We have 2 physical players up front, 2 really extremely physical players with Shomurodov and Dovbyk. Dovbyk that with Ranieri started really to perform well, but it was normal because he comes from Girona, a team where he was fantastic, the top scorer of that team. I regretted that Juventus was not going for him because really I saw a lot of potential. He did less than I was believing in, because Soulé is immediately going. Soulé in a super form at the moment. It's Soulé. Ooh la 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 la. Luckily, Kosunu is taking that ball from the foot of Soulé. It was the left foot that could already give him the first possible shot on target. Luckily, it didn't happen. Luckily, mamma mia. At the moment, as we speak, we are with 37,535 Juventini of the world on the channel. Thank you for that. Bonjour, Sylvain Lefebvre. Sylvain that needs to go back to the Allianz Stadium because the last time that he was in the Allianz Stadium, it was a beautiful win of Juve, 2-0 with a red card, of course, of Kenan Yildiz. Kenan Yildiz that will be there against Udinese. Of course, he wants to make sure that he's performing extremely well, maybe giving the 3 points to Juve, which he couldn't against Bologna, which he couldn't against Lazio because he had that 2 games ban, like Kalulu will have. Probably the season is over for the French defender, unfortunately. Is it weird to support the Nerazzurri? It is, I agree. It's really weird. Jawad. Let's go Atalanta for Eric. Pasquale is there as well. Roma want this. Of course, they believe in it. They did a fantastic, beautiful season with Ranieri. They messed up in the beginning with De Rossi, with attenzione because Roma is pushing with Soulé. Extremely criticized in the beginning of the season until a moment where he unlocked himself, and then that beautiful goal also against Inter. We remember. I think, honestly, if we are really, really honest, the fact that Dybala has been not injured as he was, because he was one time there, one time not there, one time there, one time not there, but having a Dybala out of the game because he was attenzione, because you have Dovbyk that is on the ball, he's opening for Angelino immediately with a cross that has been deflected by the Ron. Having a Dybala officially out of the game for the remaining part of the season, you had a Baldanzi that could step up, or a Soule, and that's the moment where really started to step up, where he said, okay, now I need to take my spot, now I'm obliged to take one because I have that continuity, trust or not, I don't know, but I'm obliged to play. And he started to do well. You see sometimes the trust from a player, some continuity is making the difference. And Charles de Ketelaere on the ball, beautiful control, but a mistake because he's committing a foul. Hopefully we will see a game that is not influenced by referee decision. Charles de Ketelaere looks like he's asking exactly the same as I am asking. Ref, please, ref. There is absolutely nothing. Guys, did you see? Mezzo saw it, huh? Mezzo saw it. It's absolutely not a foul, and Charles de Ketelaere is correct. So, can we please comment a game that is fair? I don't want to focus on referees today. I want to focus on a game of football. The best wins. If it's Roma, guys, I will be here saying bravo, because it's an epic remontada. They were at minus 19 from the 4th spot when Ranieri took over. It's an epic remontada. But I want to comment something that is correct. Beautiful Charles de Ketelaere to Ederson, one of my favorite players. Ederson is going, attention, Ederson is looking, where can he go? He's going in the middle. No, it was Bellanova. Now it's Ederson against the player, 1-2. They are playing in the box, there is a push on Retegui. Attention, because there is a possibility to cross with Zach Costa. It's the first corner kick in the game for Atalanta, beautiful push. Guys, what do you prefer? You prefer a neutral comment, which means that I go crazy for both teams when they are playing, like on television, trying to be neutral, or you want a pro-Atalanta comment? Let me know in the chat. Pay attention, there is a first corner kick that goes into the box. Attenzione! That ball has been deflected. Again, in the foot of Bellanova with his left foot. I see a pro-Atalanta from Stefano. Pro Juve, of course, El Mustacero, what a beautiful nickname, the mustache. Pro Atalanta, okay, Forza Atalanta, then in that case, you decided. Beautiful cross here into the box that has been deflected. It will be the second corner kick of the game, if I am not wrong, and I am not wrong. Second corner kick for Atalanta. It's not a surprise anymore, So, Atalanta. 2 corner kicks. Roma at the moment 0. They go long. Attenzione, ball has been deflected. The ball goes to Ederson that is leaving it. They open again. Another opportunity. A cross into the box, and that ball goes out of the goal. It's a pity they are complaining for a corner kick. They want another corner kick and they are not receiving it. Diggy-dong. We will ban Diggy-dong because he's actually doing some strange things here on the channel. And now, because then you have these kinds of bots. Bellanova in the back to the goalkeeper, Carnesecchi. I love Carnesecchi. I want a real Beppe reaction, per favore. A real is Forza Atalanta, guys. That's the truth. And they go extremely long. You have a Bellanova that is running in the hands of Zvierar. Really alert on that ball. Today I became a scout for Retegui, Ederson and Lukman. Mercato is far away. Today we made a video already about Osimhen. Then during the day they are telling us that Juventus is about to close for a beautiful player from Girona. Speaking about Girona, we just spoke about Girona when we mentioned Dovbyk, but it could be Gutierrez. Pay attention, Atalanta is pushing, trying with these vertical passes. Manu Kone, another player that I really love. And they go with Mattias Soule on the left. Fantastic pass for Cristante. Brian Cristante with a shot. Oh, mamma mia, Carnesecchi with a save. Attenzione, Cristante. Cristante that have been linked to Juve. Could have been a Juve player as we speak. Stayed at Roma. And that's the answer, the first answer of the game. From Carnesecchi to Brian Cristante with his number 4. Ndika. Also him, linked in the past with Juve. Angelino. They go into the hands of Carnesecchi. Carnesecchi, for the people that do not know, Juventino. Juventino Carnesecchi. So, we trust you. Yeah, of course. Cambiaso is leaving. I don't know. I just saw today on Instagram that he introduced his girlfriend. I don't know who she is, but apparently girlfriend. Oh, attenzione to Mancini, another disgusting player. Disgusting player. And hopefully, of course, that we have a lot of players that potentially could receive a red card. That is the one of Roma, Charles de Ketelaere, that is entering for Lookman. Ademola Lookman! Ademola Lookman! Look me in the eyes! Look me in the eyes! Mon ami! My boy! My friend! Lookman! Yes! Ademola! Yes! And we start well. Grande Lookman! Bravo, mon ami! Oh! Go and sign this guy! Go and sign this guy! Who is that guy? 60 million, here is the page. Here we go. Charles de Ketelaere. Fantastic pass. Lookman controlling with the right foot and he's going without looking. Zviar couldn't do anything about it. Assist from Belgium. Goal from Nigeria. Oh, I'm doing well. Oh, better now. Hold now. 81 minutes to hold. Bravo, Lookman. That's a beautiful start, right? That's the way to start. Trying to find who is at risk of suspension for Roma. We have Pellegrini and Paredes. Pellegrini is not playing, Paredes neither. So the two players at risk of suspension for the game against Milan. So let's pray for some red cards. Die. Oh! It's good, eh? It's good. It's a beautiful evening. Lookman, Ademola. Look at that. What a player. Go and sign him. Whoa, fantastic pass to Ederson. Oh, the neckman. And oh, no. What a pity. This one is for Brock. This is really... I hesitated. I was hesitant. Should I put it on or not? But I said, yeah, because today we are obliged to. Katana is back! Hey, Beppe, this is my bet on Atalanta. Grande Katana. Hopefully you will cash in a lot with your bet. And you didn't jinx us, of course. Steve Slick Benvenuto. Admin is living my mood, you see. Sometimes we are happy when Juve is not playing. We are happy, guys. The problem is probably Juve. Oh, you see, the problem is Juve. It's not the other ones. Retegui with a beautiful header. Difficult for the control of Ademola Lookman. Cooking. Wait, cooking. Because cooking, we said cooking all summer long. And then you saw the cooking was not good. Kone. Opening. Angelino. Katana, you see? Bravo. So guys, you know what to do. If you want Atalanta goals, super shot, like Katana. He opened the way. Bravo. Did you see today the mask of Osimhen? Who watched the video of today? Today was funny. Kone dropping down to receive the ball a bit alla Locatelli, indica. Ma non, Rémi. C'est la vie. Ça arrive. Ça arrive en 2021, ça arrive en 2025. Malheureusement, on est dans un cycle négatif. C'est la vie, it is what it is. Mais je te comprends. Après, on passe une belle soirée ensemble. Là. Solé, fantastic. He's opening the cross and grande Kozunu. Bravo, Kozunu. The number 3 of Atalanta is pushing that ball out. The basket is good luck. On Friday, but it's not possible, Jawad. You need to wait at least for the transfer market to be open. Wait. Grande, the video was fantastic. We see again the replay of the goal of Ademola Lookman. Oh, you know that I was looking for some, black tissue to make something. I didn't find one except of some clothes. I said, let's not exaggerate. At the end, you know that he will not join, huh? Do you think that he will join or not? Yes or no? Carnesecchi, pay attention with that controller. He's a bit far from the foot. Because, it's nice. Today, at the 12th of May, I believe that there is an interest. I believe that he wants to join. But at the end, I think that it will not happen. I cannot get excited. I don't think it will come. 15 goals for Ademola Lookman. But this one is probably the most important one. Another player that could potentially go to Juve, Lookman. So it's important also for him to score today and to beat Roma. So we have Gasperini that is a Juventino. Carnesecchi that is a Juventino. Lookman that could potentially come to Juve. So we have some reasons to beat that Roma today. Charles de Ketelaar that is fighting with Dika. Dika winning that ball is Cristante. Cristante is scaring me today. It's not a player that I appreciate a lot, but that's a foul. Foul on Kone. Cristante is a player I don't like Cristante, but today, I don't know why, I have that feeling he's scaring me, or with an assist, or with a goal. Player that I like is Kone. Kone I really love. Nini Baranto entered the chat. What is Nini telling us? Let me read. Just want to Juve. Thank you for the donation, my friend. Just want Juve to qualify for Champions League and forget this season. Every time we are here together saying it's the worst season of Juve, we want to think about the next one. And usually I tell you, pay attention to what you say, huh? Because then the season is over and we will have a pay attention. So later he's going with a cross into the box, deflected by Ron. Grande Martin that is putting in the corner kick, the first corner kick for the Giallorossi. And usually I tell you, pay attention what you wish for, because then for 2 months we'll have no Juve. This time I also want the season to finish really fast. Why? Because then we can focus on the most important trophy on earth. We're speaking about the Club World Cup, so we'll not miss Juve that much. Pay attention to the corner kick. Sule, that is going. Attention, it's a long one on the second post. There is nobody. There is absolutely nobody. Lookman is a fantastic player. I agree with Jose. By the way, ciao Cecilia. I agree with Jose 100%. The problem with Lookman is that he's playing the same position as Yildiz. Pay attention, huh? Don't tell me that you take Lookman and then you sell Yildiz to cash in a lot of money, profit, because money needs to come from somewhere. So no, calma. Then in that case, no, you cannot sell a 19 years old for a 27 years old with all the experience of Lookman. There is a foul here. Why didn't he whistle? He whistled. Bravo from Dovbik. He can play right, yeah, but Grande Admin, thank you for a beautiful donation, supporting Atalanta, of course. Now that there is the possibility for Napoli to win the Scudetto and contesting, should we go for Gasperini? We are not sure that the contest stays at Napoli. Attenzione, because that's a big mistake here. Attenzione, Manucone with a shot that has been deflected. Grande. Pasalic, out of nowhere. But that was a huge big mistake from Kozunu, with a big pressing from Dovbik. The shot was dangerous. But Pasalic was there to deflect that ball that goes in corner kick. Soulé that takes all the corner kicks on the right and on the left. Soulé with his number 18 that goes into the box. Long one. That header from Dica. Because he needs to pay attention to Cristante. Physical duel won by the Giallorosso, by the national team player from Spalletti. Another header from this time Bellanova that is taking it out. There is a push from Lookman that is sending the referee, I don't know where, on Mancini. Mancini, absolutely not a player that I like. Unfair player. So I was telling you before the free kick, let's see if I will be interrupted again. Not sure that Conte stays. Not sure that Conte comes to Juve. So we don't know. We'll have to wait. Conte is always really mysterious. Oh, you see that foul that Lookman is doing? The same foul has been whistled against Conceição, against Lazio, but not against Zaccagni. We concede a goal at the 96th minute. Of course. Soulé. I will answer Gasperini in a second. Soulé that goes with a really beautiful one. That's a beautiful one. And that's another fantastic, beautiful counter-attack. It's a 3 against 3 with Ederson. Ederson is running. Ederson is looking on the left. No, what a bad pass. But die. Oh, wake up instead of complaining. Look, man. Ederson could potentially go. No. Oh, what do you miss? You missed to close the game. They missed to close. Mamma mia, what a team. How did they miss a Retegui? The guy scored 24, 25, I don't know, 50 goals this season. He's not able to put it in. I would have put that one in. No. That was the end of the game. We could have closed alive. What a miss. Oh mon Dieu. Retegui, no, my God. And you see, you miss, you concede. It's always like that. Also, Charles de Ketelaere, opening his foot like that, it's a disaster. But anyway. But Charles de Ketelaere missed. Yeah, he missed it as well. Charles de Ketelaere is the first one to. But also Retegui. Retegui, just put your foot there. So to answer finally the question of Gasperini. Look, Gasperini is the perfect coach to take after the Allegri 1.0, when you were already winning. Then if the streak of winning is interrupted, at least you went for a coach where you have a 2-3 years project to build. You need time, which Juventini do not have. Gasperini, I remember him at Atalanta in the beginning. I remember him at Inter. I remember him at Genoa. It's a coach that in the beginning has a lot of difficulties. Not only that, also it's a coach that in the beginning of the season has difficulties. If at Atalanta they don't care. Atalanta is not Juve, guys. At Juve, you start with 3 losses. It's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. You know it, from the moment that you miss. So if you tell me we go with Gasperini, we are clear and honest. The thing is, guys, we cannot. We are not anymore at the moment Juve, but we want to go back at Juve. Unfortunately, it will be not today, but we put ourselves a 3 year to be back. Said publicly, and Gasperini is the coach. If Gasperini loses 38 games, no, let's not go to second division, but if he's able to avoid relegation, but if he finishes from the first to the 17th spot, we don't care, then you take Gasperini. Otherwise, no. The Ketelaere into the box. There is that ball that is staying there. Maybe Lookman in the back. Again with Zappacosta. Zappacosta, he looks like he's 54 years old. But good. Is there an offside? No. We play. Ball stays there. Maybe a cross. It's a big fight to recuperate the ball. Giallorossi are winning that one. And the referee comes back to the foul that he whistled. So that's tough with Gasperini. It's a tough choice to make. What do we want? We want to wait. We want to go immediately. That's why I'm also leaning towards an Antonio Conte that is not a promise to win immediately, but it's more a guarantee that you try to win as soon as possible. I think that at a certain moment we need to win. Basta. Michel from South Africa that is living in Torino now. So he made a big step, and one day he sent me a message, tell me if I'm right or wrong. Michel, he told me also your channel gave me the courage to move from South Africa to Torino. So he's living the beautiful life here, and he's subscribing not as a fan, not as a friend, but as a family member. So the biggest subscription to show me support to the channel. So thank you, really, Michel. Really appreciate it, my friend. Attention, because there is another counter-attack this time with Charles Ketelaere. Don't mess up, there are too many players. Look man, there is nobody in front of the goal. Again, attention, no, put that... Man, what are they missing? They are missing too much. This time, don't complain, guys. This time it's not Charles Ketelaere. This time it's... Why does he have the haircut like in The Godfather? He has the... Retegui has the hair like in The Godfather. I don't know, guys. It's really horrible. Zviar is saving it. And then what a miss from Retegui. You will see. You know what what happens, huh? You know what happens in these kind of things. They miss, and then Roma will score. Absolutely correct, my friend. You are an inspiration to all. Thank you, Michel. Soleil. So I don't know who said earlier. Maybe a counter-attack. Ndika was faster. I don't know who said earlier. I'm here to scout Lookman. Who was it? Retegui and I don't know who. Retegui at the moment, I don't know. Huh? I don't know. Lookman, yes. Dusan Retevic. Charles Ketelaere on Ndika. He's winning his duel. Bellanova, fantastic, beautiful call here. He's going in the middle. Look at that. They always that play where they go really deep and then they come back with a cross on the ground, not in the air, on the ground, to try to find someone. Usually there is someone. This time there was nobody. But it's a beautiful game. Especially the result is beautiful. 1-0. At the moment, the ranking is saying that Juventus is at 64, 4th, equal to Lazio. Roma at 63 points. This is what they are telling us at the moment. You want a bit of stats as well? I can give you the stats, huh? Of course. Who do you think for both teams? Let's see if you have a beautiful eye. Who is the player with most touches? Who is the player? Whatever team, huh? The one in absolute with the most touches so far. Ederson for Hussein. Ederson. Oh, what a call. Fibix. Bravo. 24 touches for Cristante. 24 is the one with most touches from Roma. For Atalanta, it is Zappacosta with 19. Ederson, that a lot of people are saying, touched 16. So you see there is a 8 balls touched difference between Ederson and Roma. It's difficult, huh? It's difficult, and just like that to guess. It's Cristante. 24 touches. 17 passes, 64% pass accuracy. Disaster. One of the worst ones on the field in terms of pass accuracy. Luckily. Good. Bellanova. And I said most touches. I didn't say the most accurate. Huh? Bravo. What a beautiful save here from Ederson. Ederson, you know it. Huh? In Serie A, it's one of my favorite players. Always told you. Huh? Attenzione. Gio. Glad to spend my first year on this channel in these difficult times. Sempre Forza Juve, and for once in my life, Forza la Dea. How much do you think Juve has to spend and restructure to make Conte happy? Here, Joe, first of all, happy birthday. 1 year on the channel. That's one. 2, thank you really for the really beautiful donation. That's 2. I hope I don't disappoint you, even if ultimately I have been a bit nervous. I know. I lost a bit of positivity. It's tough, but the team is not giving back. The team is not giving back, so it's really tough. So I hope that I don't disappoint you. Then you go with Conte is already the coach of Juve. I would not say he's already the coach of Juve. That Juve really wants to go for him, yeah. Then it depends a lot on the contract clauses. Can he free himself, yes or no? Does he want to? I don't know. Pay attention because there is a possible counter-attack. Wait. What a beautiful one. Here we go with Lookman that is going with his left. Shot that has been totally deflected. What a disaster. It's okay. I believe. Then, how much money do we have? Today it's impossible to answer that question. We don't know if we will go in Champions League. 1. That it's a major one. It's a real major one. Charles de Ketelaere that is opening for Retegui. Retegui a bit on the corner kick on the right side. He's controlling that ball. This time he's able to put it on the ground. Ndika that is pushing him. It's Belanova that comes in support, but Manicone with his physicality is winning it. There is absolutely no foul. Pasalic to Ederson. Ederson he opens to Lookman. Lookman maybe with his left foot. Or will he go back to Ederson? Ederson is really beautiful position. He's waiting a bit. Oh, he tried to open on the right side. Dovbik, one touch, Shomuradov. And here he's back. Mamma mia, Ederson. He missed it, yes, but look where he is. Immediately to take back that ball. Bravo. I love that player. I'm in love with that player. Hopefully we don't sign him. Because you know what happens, huh? You are in love with Atalanta players and then they are big flops. We know it. At the moment, I must say that I'm regretting some chances with Charles de Ketelaere, with Retegui. An Atalanta that is at the moment deserving that win, but on a 1-0, I don't trust any team. Probably a trauma because of Juve this season. Oh, yeah, there is a foul. Here. No, then it depends if we qualify or not in Champions League. It depends if Elkan John will still go with a capital increase or not. Depends who we sell, so it's really impossible to say at the moment. What I am a bit reassured, in a way, is when I see the big names that Juventus is looking for. Tonali, Osimhen, Gutierrez, that is a good player for 35 million. So I heard really a lot of good names, expensive players, is that Juventus, they want to do something. That's already really interesting. Pay attention to Angelino that is crossing, ball deflected, that will go in corner kick, the third one for Roma. So it gives me a good vibe that Juventus has the intention to. Then you know that sometimes having a lot of money doesn't mean that you go and you do well. Look at this year, Kopenhagen, Nico Gonzalez and Douglas Luiz, the 3 most expensive players of our season. The 3 of them, we can say it, they were flops. Let me say thank you to Jordanis Kinigopoulos Grande, that became a new member. Thank you, my friends. Really appreciate it. Pay attention to Angelino with a cross into the box. That ball stays there. Angelino will try again, or he goes in the back. Who's that number 2? De Sciglio. I don't know who's the number 2 of Roma. Let me check. The number 2 of Roma is nobody, because the goal is goal. I told you. But I told you guys. What did I tell you? You missed. Voila. And who scored? 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 Tell me, guys. Who scored? You know who scored. What did I tell you? For the people that were there in the beginning of the chat, what did I tell you? I'm watching his face and I'm scared. Because I know how football works. You see the face already. I knew it. When you miss too much, you concede. That's the law of football. Huh? 1 and 2. I saw the face of Cristante. I said, this guy will score. I knew it. It was written. Lucky team. It's not about luck. It's the way that they are doing. Greece. Look at Jordanis. Greece, they won a Euro like that. At the moment, 64 points for all the teams again. It's 50-50 in terms of ball possession. Shots, 6 for Atalanta, 3 for Roma. Both of them, they go with 2 on target. At the end, it's the same. Huh? Yes, it's true. The other one, it looks like they have more. But at the end, no. That's the result. The result is fair. You have a ball, you put it in the goal, and you score. And it's far from over. I knew it. They missed too much. That's one of the problems of Atalanta. Sometimes they feel that they are too beautiful. Should have bet on Cristante. How many goals did he score this season, guys? Zappacosta with a... What a horrible kick here. Brian Cristante. Two goals in Serie A. You see? This is match day 36. I see him. I said he will score. And he scores. Third goal of the season. I knew it. It's not about luck, guys. It's not about luck. Luck is one time. Luck is about one time. It's not about luck. It's a strategy. Good goalkeeper. They pay attention. Then the other ones, they failed and they win. I don't agree with that. When officially on paper they will qualify to Champions League because they are fourth, then I will say congratulations, you deserved it. If they are fifth, it means that they didn't deserve it. Guys, the season is 38 games. If in the beginning you are doing a mess because you confirm De Rossi, because you change and you go with Juric, because you have a really strange mercato as well, because having Baldanzi, Solé, Dybala, it's not a good mercato. It's not a good mercato because you have all the players on the same position, and you needed to wait until Dybala was injured to really find a position for Solé. Guys, it counts as well. Some people, you know, they have consistency. Something they have ups and downs. You know, the one with the most consistency, they win. It's not about deserving. Then it's too easy. You don't look at the first month, you look at the last 3 months, and the one that was best for the last 3 months, they win. I don't agree with that. I agree with one thing. The one that is ending up with the most points goes through. Or wins the Scudetto, or goes second, third, or fourth. Because it's the entire thing that you need to look for. Not the end. Also, if you watch Roma, a lot of games how they won, a lot of games you could say they don't deserve to win, or they didn't deserve to win. They were a bit lucky here, they were a bit lucky there. I don't consider it luck. I think that they are doing a fantastic, great job. But at the moment, you know what they deserve? At the moment, at the 37th minute of Atalanta-Roma, match day 36, at the moment they deserve 64 points, like Juve, like Lazio, which are 1 point more than Bologna. Pay attention, Cristante. It's not about hate. Who hates Roma? I don't like any other team in Italy. I just love Juve. But I don't hate Roma. my problem with Roma is that it's probably or us or Lazio or Juve. Roma, Lazio, Juve, Juve, Lazio, Roma. Lazio, Juve, Roma, whatever combination you want, but it's between the three of them for one spot of Champions League. I hate nobody. And I hate everybody. With the same. Pay attention. Sule again. He's the quality man in that Roma. What a player. That difficult moment in the capital made him grow. Gave him a bit of maturity. But Retegui is a disaster today. Ciao Pietro. I still don't understand how people in media call the Ketelar and Bellanova good. The Ketelar, you male, die. But again, they are whistling. I don't know what kind of strange fouls there. The Ketelar is not a bad player. You see the qualities of the player. The problem is that he's too inconsistent. The Ketelar is the player that when he's not starting, you're saying, with the Ketelar, probably you could have done a bit more. When he's starting, you say, Mamma mia, he should be on the bench. It's always like that. He's that kind of player. You don't know. You don't know. Beppe, if you were not a Juventino, who would you support? If Juve, it's impossible to say. If Juve never existed, probably I would have supported another team. But wait, first Sule that goes to Angelino. Pay attention to the shot of Angelino. There is a beautiful one. Mamma mia, has been deflected. It will be another corner kick, the fourth one. Probably, it's really strange to say, but probably I would have supported Inter, guys. Because my grandfather, so the father of my father, was an Interista. It's actually my father that went in rebellion saying, I don't care, I'm a Juventino. So if Juve never existed, probably my father would have supported the team of my grandfather. Pay attention, mamma mia. You see, they were about to win 2-1. No, but it's true. It's not. If Juve never existed, guys, it's not because I would have chosen Inter. It's because from my father, it would have come to like that. Now, if you tell me today, with all the knowledge I have, I would not have supported Inter, of course. But when you're a kid, you don't know, huh? You don't know. I don't know. When you're really young, when you're 7, 8 years old, it's really strange that you support a team because it wins. Because how much do you know about a team that is winning? Yeah, it could be that it won the Champions League, that you were awake and you watched that game. Pay attention, carne secchi. You're watching a game like that and you're saying, oh, I like that team because, I don't know, you flash for a player. But usually it's your best friend that is supporting a team and you want to do like him, or your father or your brothers. This is how you start to be or the national team. Usually it's the national team. You're looking at the national team and then you say, oh, I like that player. Where is he playing? Retegui into the box, obliged to go out. Ederson, fantastic to Lukman. Lukman again. It's congested there, so he's obliged to go with a cross that has been deflected. Fourth corner kick for, no, third one for Atalanta. Steve is supporting, the father was supporting, no, he's from Pescara, but he's supporting Juve. See, it depends. Sometimes it's also the hometown where you are from. It depends. It really depends. It's difficult to answer. After the corner kick, I will read the message of Alfio. First, we go into the box. The ball stays there. Angelino is pushing it away. We'll have another chance before half time with Ederson in ball possession. Gym City, and we play to Kosunu. Kosunu that was about to do a big mistake here. Ederson pressed by Sule. Kosunu, there is no one except of Ederson. One touch, beautiful for Bellanova. That was a foul. The referee says goes on. There is a touch here from a wrench that is pushing it away. Ederson was on the ground. The referee wanted to call it and then he said no, I don't know, maybe, depends. Depends of the score of Juve. I prefer not to whistle. Here we go. Maybe with another opportunity. That ball looks like they will go in corner kick. Oh, beautiful play here to Sviar. 42 minutes on the chrono. Alfio, I do not understand. Thank you for your message from Canada. I do not understand this idea of deserving to win. What does that mean? You win or you don't. The only team that doesn't deserve anything is Inter. I agree with that one, Alfio. I agree with that one. The one that has 1 point more than the other wins. It's easy. It's super easy. Sometimes it's not even necessary. Because sometimes you have two teams on the same spot. You look at when they played against each other. The 1-1, blah, blah, blah. Look. There's a dangerous foul now for Roma in the last 2 minutes of that first half. No, I agree. That's my philosophy as well. Then, of course, there are moments and moments of a season. There are things, episodes that can make, that is changing. Look, if yesterday, 2 days ago, the game ended at the 95th, if there was a whistle on the foul on Gatti, etc., probably today would not even have done the watch along. Probably today would have been here saying we are leading, we are in Champions League, and then sometimes it can be influenced. But normally, at the end of 38 games, what a disaster! Looks like Renato Vega, he went to take his opportunity with Roma as well. Renato Vega, go out of the body of Solé. No, but usually in 38 games, it should be that it levels. Sometimes you have a little favor. Sometimes it's against you. It should be leveled. That's my philosophy as well. Renato Vega. Oh, you're laughing now because I said that of Renato Vega. What a disaster free kick. But it's not because of him. I'm not pissed off with him. I'm pissed off with Juve. Because it cannot be that at a certain moment it's Renato Vega that is taking the free kick. I mean, die. It should be Vlahovic. Where was he? It should be Milik. Where was he? It should be Douglas Luiz. Mamma mia. Oh. And you will see that Roma will win that game. It should be Yildiz. You know? Then the guy, he's 21 years old. What can you blame? You can blame some mistakes, of course. But can you blame the will of the player that is taking his responsibility? No. The problem is the rest. It's not Renato Vega. The rest is a problem. Aidai Retegui. Scandalous game, eh? Mamma mia, what a scandalous game. Look, man. Cristante on fire. He's doing a... Ma no. Ma look, guys, what is happening? And then you tell me, yeah, but Atalanta is fantastic, Roma is fantastic. Did you see what happened? Yeah, I know that he scored a free kick with Basel. Guys, I also scored a free kick in the garden, huh? Pay attention, Dai, pay attention, ma Dai, how is it possible? They are pushing, huh? Dai, whistle. Hey, he scored a free kick with Basel. Yeah, I know. Corner kick, the fifth one already, yeah? Yeah. It's over, he said. Bravo, referee. I promise you. Unfortunately, I didn't have the camera. Otherwise, I would have showed you the free kick that I scored. But again, it's not on Renato Vega. The problem is not Renato Vega. It's the problem is that it's him that is taking it because there is nobody else. Oh, 1-1. Disaster. If Atalanta would have scored the 3-4 opportunity that he had today, we would have spoken about the 2-3-0 at half time. They are not doing it. I warned you when I watched the face. I saw the face of Cristante. I told you, here is Cristante, and I told you he will or assist or score. He scored. Should have bet. Bravo. Nino Sporty scored on the PlayStation. 0-0 in the Gewis Stadium. If three teams have the same points, what then? You look. It's different if you're there for the Scudetto or for Champions League. In Champions League, you look at the. I need to check exactly if there are three teams with the same. It depends, if I'm not wrong, about the against each other, what you did. No, there is no mini league, guys. There is no mini league. Yeah, I think that because Roma have beaten Lazio, that Roma has the advantage of Lazio. So Lazio would be eliminated immediately. Then because Juve Roma, they did 0-0, 1-1, means that they are equal. It depends on the goal difference. So it will be goal difference. We have beaten Lazio 1-0 and then 0-0, which means that we also have the advantage over Lazio. Yeah, it's first head-to-head, and then it's the goal difference. Tuttosport had an article. Today, you mean? If it's today, then I can look for it. Was it in the paper, or was it in just like that, a random article? If you know, let me know, guys, because I need to check. No, because I know about the first spot. It's true that for Champions League I didn't check, but yesterday website. Then I don't know if I will be able to find it. Maybe today. Wait, let me check. Maybe I can find it. Let me check. I will tell you later. Anyway, what do you think about the game before I go for a mini break of 2 minutes? What did you think about that first half? Honestly, give me your opinions. Calvin, it's a mini table. Yeah, I know. Yeah, okay, mini table, yes, but it's not a mini league. It's not that you go and you will play other games. There are no other games for the fourth spot. There is no final. It's just about goal difference at a certain moment. Where to watch it for free? I don't know, guys. I watch on pay television, so on the zone in Belgium, 11 Sport. Free? I don't know, guys. Roma go through if we all have some points. No. That I'm sure. I'm sure not. 100% no. If we have the same points, it depends on the goals that are scored between Roma and Juve. That I can guarantee you that. And at the moment, Juventus has the advantage because they have 2 goals scored more. Wow, 2 difference more. Yeah, bravo, Hussam. Hussam just wrote it, so it's goals. But anyway, let's see. First, hopefully, Atalanta will put the ball in. Beppe, was Victor's issue with Napoli? I'm asking Coach if we get Conte. I'm wondering if yeah, but I saw that on social media. Some people were saying, but no, because if Conte comes, then he doesn't want Osimhen. If Osimhen hears that Conte wants to go to Juve, then he doesn't want to go to Juve. No, guys, Conte and Osimhen, they have no problem. The problem is that De Laurentiis had a problem with Osimhen, and before the arrival of Conte, De Laurentiis said to Conte, it's a player that is already out of the team. Or we sell him and we cash in and we can go for other players, or we put him in the stands. But there are 0 problems with Antonio Conte. So I don't know if Antonio Conte will come. I don't know if Victor Osimhen will come. But I can guarantee you that the problem is not between both of them. The problem is between Osimhen and De Laurentiis. What is the problem of Osimhen with Napoli, with De Laurentiis? That the first renewal with increase of salary arrived extremely late, too late for him, where he considered he deserved it earlier. And actually, he received that increase with a new contract with already there the promise that he could have gone, which De Laurentiis not really kept his word. So it's a really bad situation. But it was that close that he was like the first 6 months of the season in the stands. And Osimhen doesn't care. He said, "You want to put me 6 months in the stands? I stay there. I don't care. I really don't care." So no, the problem is not between Conte and Osimhen. No, absolutely not. Look, the racist content on TikTok, that I don't want to enter because we are in a woke time, and whatever word that you say, it can be manipulated against you, But I don't know if this was the problem of Osimhen with Napoli, guys. Then that it comes on top, that he could have reacted, that he was not happy, because I remember really well. Yeah, but the problems were there already earlier. That's what I want to tell you. The problems were already earlier. If I saw the messages of Douglas Luiz, yes, I saw them. First of all, the message was not on Instagram, it was on Twitch, where he was doing a live. I also heard and I saw the moment where he's on Twitch. The guy is playing. They are asking him, so some Villa fans are asking, "Do you miss Aston Villa?" Where he says, "Yes, I miss Aston Villa. I miss to play in Villa Park. Forever Aston Villa in my heart." Honestly, there is nothing wrong. There is nothing wrong with that. Honestly, the problem is that in today's media world, you need to pay attention. You really need to pay attention to how you are saying things, because in communication, it's not a beautiful one. And it's not the first time that Douglas Luiz is going with comments on Instagram, and then 2 days later, "I'm sorry, it was not what I meant," or "this is not how," Then today this, he's on Twitch, and then he speaks. First of all, if it was not our club, are you blaming Douglas to miss Aston Villa, where he was the best midfielder of Premier League, where they did fantastic, beautiful season, where he stayed, I don't know how long, 4 season, 5 season, I don't know how long he stayed there. He also played in a lower division, went up with him, and he was playing every single game. Then he goes at Juve, he didn't play. He played like 500 minutes this season. Really a disaster, a flop year. So if you take away the fact that we are Juventini, that we are pissed off, whatever people say or whatever people do, we are pissed off with them correctly, because if we are today fourth, and let's see if we will finish or not fourth, the problem is that everyone is pissed off, which is correct. The problem is that in terms of communication, they need to pay attention, because if he would have said, "Guys, do I miss Villa?" Of course, it's the club that I played with, I was super happy with, we did fantastically well, but I'm a Juve player, I'm extremely happy to be here. We are fighting because we have an experience. So Villa fans, don't forget, I had a fantastic time with you. You will always be in my heart. If you say things like that, it will be totally different. The players today, in a moment of difficulty on Juve, they go, they speak, they don't pay attention to what they are saying, and they commit mistakes because they are not content creators, because they don't know how to use social media. Maybe because there is no example, but I told you, they need to stop speaking. Why are you speaking at the moment? And if you speak, then you need to be smart in how you are communicating. That's the problem, That's a real problem. A real problem. So am I pissed off because people are speaking? Yeah, I told you many times. Sometimes hear people, but they are correct to speak. Let them speak. No, guys. No, this is okay if you are 16 years old, that's cool, or maybe 18 years old without work experience, you've never been in a corporation. Guys, no, you have a contract, you are paid, and they are paid a lot of money. You have responsibilities. So you don't speak whenever you want and whatever you want publicly. Of course, you can speak. It's a democracy. You can go and you speak with your club and you say, "I'm not happy about this. I'm not happy about that's a total different. You can speak, but then publicly you have responsibilities, and you cannot go and say I miss, because in a moment where you are not playing, in a moment where 2 weeks ago we were speaking about him responding to a fan, where he was partially also blaming, why am I injured? So you need to pay attention, huh? The brother of Cope Manners, and who was it that spoke this season? The brother of Cope Manners, Conceição on Instagram. How many did speak this season? Bo, you remember better than me. Then I need to do the researches, but in my mind I have brother of Cope, Douglas Luiz twice now, Conceição, the agent of Cambiaso, Perin, Danilo after he left. Yeah, but that's after he left. Like Huisen, like Dusan spoke. It's true. Fagioli spoke after. Even if Fagioli needs to pay attention, because the difference with Fagioli is that at the moment he's legally still a Juve player on loan at Fiorentina. Bangula said nothing, guys. Well, neither. Guys, Vesule is not a Juve player. And honestly, from what I know, Sule spoke always well about Juve. Mikey, 40 months. Ciao Beppe, wanted to let you know that my son Luca left for Paris today for 2.5 weeks with his school student exchange program. So excited for him. Oh, beautiful. Mikey, I don't remember. Where are you from again? Give me the city where you are from. Paris, 2.5 weeks. I don't know how old your son is or not, but if you have the opportunity to go to Paris with your school, organized, it's a beautiful experience. It's a really beautiful experience. My son, he went to Paris with his school like last year, I believe, or 2 years ago. You're from city. Kansas City. I thought city like Manchester City. Kansas City. Okay. He's 13. Oof. Wow. At 13, doing that mega trip with your school. Wow. My son was, I think he was 15 when he went to Paris, and he loved it. Then 2.5 weeks in Paris. That's long, huh? That's really long. Really long. But Paris, if it's organized by school, it's fantastic. Then my son, he loved Paris when he was with the school. Then we went to Roma, to the city of Roma, and he said, Roma, there is no comparison. Roma is so beautiful, so beautiful. So good luck to your son, and then you will tell me, Mike, how he found Paris. That is a beautiful city. I would never live there. I would never live in Paris, but it's a beautiful city to visit. I went there so many times. I know Paris really well. Yeah, I agree. A week is good. Or maybe. Mamma mia, you know that your son, I don't know, 2.5 weeks, which means 2 weeks. No, because the final of Champions League is on the 31st, which means that he will already be back. Otherwise, he could have celebrated the Champions League victory on Les Champs-Élysées. That would have been beautiful. I know, it's good. You want to speak about your son. I'm happy. Huh? Oh, the game is about to start again. You know what? I will put the chrono and then I will take some water. I will put the chrono when we start. Hopefully, I come back then and they already scored the second goal, Atalanta. But I'm fearing, like Softic in the chat, that they missed too many opportunities in the first half. I'm a bit scared about that. Yeah, they had the chance to kill the game. They didn't. Hey, if you don't, you know what it is, huh? Pay attention. And we start. Second half of Atalanta. Roma just started. It is a 1-1 as we speak. Let's go. Guys, give me 2 minutes. Bathroom, because I didn't go because it was an interesting talk. 2 minutes. Bathroom. Water. Maybe I will take a tea. And I come back. Don't go away, huh? Wait for me. And if you didn't yet, please put a maximum of like. Wait, pay attention because you're... wait. There is a corner kick for Bellanova and Atalanta. In the meanwhile, let me check. We grew... Oh, I didn't expect that. Beautiful. Thank you, Juventini. Wait. First I watch the corner kick. Ball stays there with Charles de Ketelaere opening on the right side. Ball possession, Nerazzurri. Cross. They didn't. They still have the opportunity. They are into the box. A beautiful one on the second post. Lokmal couldn't catch it. I come back. 2 minutes. Penalty. No, penalty. I come back. Beautiful joke, Elod. I come back. I'm back. What happened? I'm not on the bench. No, I told you I went to the bathroom, I took a cup of tea, and I'm back for that second half of Atalanta, Roma. At the moment 1-1, which means that we are again at the same point as last week, but with one game less. If Atalanta could do something. They did well in the beginning and then they missed too much, unfortunately. Now they're pushing. They push. Atalanta with Sule on the ball. Mamma mia, Sule. Backheel pass to Selik, the Turkish man. Grande Ederson. There is absolutely no foul. We play. Roma, they believe. Of course they believe. They didn't do all of that for nothing, They didn't do all of that for nothing. Beautiful. On the right side. Die. They are entering the box again. A beautiful cross on the second post. Retegui. Today, Retegui is a disaster. No, I didn't took a cup of tea from the bar from Giorgio. Cup of tea in the microwave. I go to the bathroom and then I take it. No, we are not. Why are we fifth now? We are fourth. Corner kick. Another one. The fourth one for Atalanta. Into the box. We are fourth. At the moment we are fourth. Zappacosta. Beautiful one. And Lukman, nobody except of Ederson is able to catch it. Bellanova, Ederson again. Die. Charles, do something. Charles de Ketelaar, do something. Die. You see, they miss, and then at the end, you know what will happen. And you all know what will happen. Roma will score from a corner kick, from a set piece. 2-1. Ciao Juve. But no, it's why fifth? 100%, guys. For what reason fifth? Watch yourself. Atalanta 69, Juve 64. The goal difference is in favor of Juve with +2 because we have a +20 and Roma has a +18. Attention, because now that's dangerous. Sule, no, it was Shomurodov in the hands of Carnesecchi. So you see, and against each other, Roma, Juve was 1-1 and Juve Roma was 0-0. So there is no reason why we are below Roma at today, at the 53rd minute of Atalanta Roma. Then, if the score changed, that's something else. I don't understand who put you these kind of things in your head. Look, man. Because FOTMOB glitch, but that's not my fault, guys. But there is no ranking, there is no reason why Roma at today should be over Juve. They don't have the goal difference, they don't have the... what is it there? The games against each other. They have no reason to be over Juve now. Then, if they win, they will be over Juve. If you want, they don't even have the alphabetic order because J is coming before R. Well, no. I repeat, again, at today. But why are people saying away goals? No, away goals it doesn't count. Ooh. Ciao Johnny Bello from Palermo. I don't know what kind of things. Believe me when I'm telling you that at today, Juve is at the moment, Juventus for it. But it makes no sense to speak about it now. Let's wait for the end of this game, and then we will see. But with a 1-1, Juve is fourth at the moment. Then there are two games. There is still Udinese to play. We don't know when. Tomorrow they will tell us. And then there is Venezia Juve. Bellanova. poor season of Bellanova because it's a good player. I see a lot of hate towards Bellanova, but he's a good player. Look what he's doing. Really pay attention. Bellanova. Oh, he was about to become a Ballon d'Or candidate. It depends of the game of today, but we should play Sunday at 8:45. The official communication will be tomorrow, but indeed, it should be Sunday 8:45. Kosunu today it has been he made a few blunders here. Ciao Stéphane. Ben, Stéphane, j'en ai parlé plus tôt, aussi en français d'ailleurs. C'est ennuyant, oui, mais ça arrive, malheureusement, c'est comme ça. On est dans un moment difficile, on le sait. Hein. On le sait. C'est déprimant, c'est chiant, c'est tout ce que tu veux, mais c'est la réalité, malheureusement. On peut dire que heureusement, ça n'arrive pas souvent. Mais des fois, ça arrive aussi. Malheureusement. Retegui, dai Matteo. The last third today of Atalanta is really poor. It's really bad. Elot will be in the Venezia for the last game. No, they are waiting. Probably all the games will be simultaneous for the last game. Because everything is still open. De Ketelaar. Pasalic, vertical, that's beautiful. Ederson is opening for Lookman maybe with a second one. Ooh, that was beautiful. Has been deflected. Kosunu. Bellanova. Dai, calm the game. Play in the back. Expected goals 1.99 for Atalanta, 0.58 for Roma. That's why I tell you it's really a stat that I'm not the biggest fan. It tells us something, it helps, but I see some expected goals, expected assists, the gurus. At the end, you know what counts. It's the score. That's what counts. The rest, blah blah. The rest is blah blah. It tells us something, but not the entire picture. Pasalic. Beautiful cross here on nobody. Football man is saying, French, Beppe. That's my first language. If there is one language that I speak well, let's say well, it's French. Not true, Claudio. For the Scudetto, not for the Champions League qualification. I speak Flemish as well. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't watch Saint-Etienne play. Madai. There is a ball there. He doesn't whistle, and then he whistles. I didn't watch Saint-Etienne a lot. I watched a bit of Ligue 1, especially Marseille, with the GOAT, Adrien Rabiot. And then Stuttgart, except of the game against us, I didn't watch a lot. No, they disgusted me in that game against us. What a game of Stuttgart. The first game where we said, you remember? Because all the other ones, even if there were some droughts in the beginning of the season, they were quite okay. We saw an idea. But that game against Stuttgart was the real first game, which was horror. What a game. Rabiot, Rabiot, I think he will be man He will be on the podium of the top 3 of Ligue 1. He's surely in the team of the season. Yeah, Rabiot did really well. Really well. Every time that I watch, he's in the team of the week. So I'm sure he will be team of the season. Mamma mia, but today Retegui, hopefully we are not the only one that are watching that game. Giuntoli, wake up. Mamma mia, what a disaster, Retegui. 58% ball possession, Atalanta. You see, in the final third, 76% accuracy. Not that high. Pay attention to Roma. Pay attention, because now they attack with a wrench, with a cross. There is nobody. Ball deflected. 61 minutes from the chrono between the Bergamaschi and the Giallorossi. Ball, Atalanta. Kefren is watching the game. Yeah, I saw him on Instagram. Rabiot is good. If you understand a bit of football, you know that Rabiot is fantastic. Angelino, attenzione, man. You can know there's a penalty. Voilà. Voilà. You see? Voilà. And Juventus, if they score, we are out of Champions League. You see all the calculations. Yeah. 1-1, we are fourth, we are fifth. There is nothing! There is absolutely nothing! He didn't touch him! Guys, don't... Please, VAR, do your job! There is absolutely no... He didn't touch him! Guys, no. You cannot give that. You cannot give that penalty. Guys, this is absolutely no penalty. Guys, what is this? Guys, please. No. Go to VAR. Please. What is this? What is this sorcery? Guys, go to VAR, you watch, you do something, but this is not possible. What is this? Guys, there is absolutely no touch. They are controlling, so VAR is in at the moment. No, you cannot. He will go and watch it, depending the angle that they will give. He will go and watch, but depending the angle that they will give, because there is absolutely no contact. He's putting the foot on the ground, and then look, you see, look, there is absolutely nothing. He's not touching him. Look, he's putting the leg. There is absolutely no touch. Die, and that's a yellow card for Koné, and that's for Pade Koné. That's a yellow card for Koné. Die. Oh, what are you watching? Look, he's taking more his time to control that one than when he was at Juve. Oh. No penalty. Oh, bravo. Give the yellow card to Koné. Give him the yellow card. Where is the yellow card? Why are you crying? Where is the yellow card? He's leaving the leg. This is a yellow card. That's simulation. He's looking for the contact. Don't celebrate too much, because he didn't give the yellow card. He didn't give the yellow card. VAR doesn't review yellow. No, of course they don't review yellows, but they review the fact that instead of a penalty it was a simulation, so you are obliged to go. You take away the penalty and you give a simulation, you give a yellow card. That you can do, because you are not looking for a yellow card. You are looking for the fact that he didn't die. Gio! Thank you, my friend. Beautiful donation. Thank you. Juve is actually fifth. But no. But no. But no. No. I know what you mean. That you're taking away everything. And then you go with the three teams only, and you look at how much they score. They don't score against each other. I know what you mean. But no. Then, I will check. Tomorrow I check and I tell you. And then, of course, if I'm wrong, I will tell you I was wrong. But no. If there are three teams, not two teams, three teams, you mean? I will tell you. Could be, Gio? I don't think so. I understand what you said. I know what it is, the classificavo Ulsa. But anyway, today it makes no sense to really dig too much on it. No, live score, sofa score, one football, they don't know about all the rules. So they will be wrong. Some they will go with the alphabetical order. The other one they will go with when they play against each other. So I know what Gio says is a classificable. So that means that they're taking away all the other scores and they're just keeping the score between Juve, Roma, Juve, Lazio, Roma, Lazio, Juve, Lazio. Yeah. 2, 6. So that could be a possibility. I don't think so. I will investigate. I will tell you, but at the moment it's not really important. De Ketelaere out, Basalic out. De Ketelaere out. I agree. Basalic out. He did a beautiful game. I didn't see him doing a bad game, but he wants to play a bit more offensively with Samarsic that is entering, and with Sulemana. I will check Gio and I will tell you. Thank you, Brock, for 9 months. No, but I have a technique now. Brock, I have a technique now. So, when I see that it's dangerous or there is a free kick, corner kick, counter-attack, when there is a decision from VAR, what I do, I can post the comments. Not you can continue to write, but I don't see them scrolling anymore. So at least, I am not influenced by already being spoiled. Sometimes it happens that I can't do it enough or fast enough. Pay attention because that's a beautiful one. Attention because Ederson is running on the left. Ederson maybe with a possible 2-1 that will bring Juventus in Champions League qualification. But we are all there with Soleimana that just entered. Shot has been deflected. It will be a corner kick for Atalanta. It's a pity. It's a pity. Pity. Yeah, of course. That's the best thing. If you just can wait that I give you the final decision or celebrate for a goal or not, that's always the best. At least we are all together. Here we go with a corner kick. 70th minute that just started. Ball into the box. Ederson. Soulé is deflecting it with a header. Not a beautiful one because the ball goes immediately to Lukman. The number 11 against Kone. Beautiful cross on the second post. Over the goal from Ederson. It was Gym City. Bah. I'm not confident that it ends on a draw. The game is long, 20 minutes. You saw what happened yesterday at the 96 minutes. So never stop before the game is over. Head-to-head there between Samardzic and Manu Kone. My first season with on my channel, you mean, or on Juventus official channel? I started on the 1st of January 2020. It was Pirlo. It was Sarri. On my channel, Sarri. I started with Sarri. Celebrated the Scudetto with Sarri here on the channel. And I was there live when there was a double announcement. Stop Sarri, announcement Pirlo, with a few hours difference. That's where the channel was noticed for the first time. And then I started with Juve. The first time that I had contact with Juve was in November 2020. We started the contest and I won in December 2020 the contest, sorry. With my first contract with Juve was in February 21. That was Pirlo already. That was Pirlo. Watch along for a Juve game on a Zoom with IFTV in late 2020. That is when I found you. Yeah. In the beginning we were doing that. Probably the Atalanta game, it was a 0-0. It was a friendly, attention, because Atalanta is in the box. There is a foul that has been whistled. It's tough. The game will start to be extremely tough now. Open for everything. Roma will push. I'm not sure if it's the philosophy of Atalanta to at a certain moment give up. They have 2 results on 3. So let's see what Atalanta will do. Bonjour. It depends the moment. Sometimes it depends the context. Sometimes I say obliged a lot. Sometimes I say it is what it is. Sometimes it depends of the moment, the context. No. Ball possession in the last 15 minutes, 80% Atalanta. Kone is a good signing for J Medical. Who? Manu Kone? No, he's never injured that I know. Rad. Which player I would take from Atalanta and Roma? I told you I have a soft spot for Ederson since long time. He's a player that I really like. Pay attention first. Bellanova with a cross. Retegui. And that ball goes to Lukman. Attenzione, Lukman in the box. Dai, Ademola. Ademola that is dribbling Rensch. He's going with a cross with the... Oh, beautiful. Second post, there is nobody. There are 2 players. They didn't understand each other. At the end, it's Ederson that is keeping the management of the ball. Ciao, Mateus. So Ederson from Atalanta is a player I really like. And I think that we could really use. Lukman is a beautiful player as well. But if you tell me choose one, I would go for Ederson. Even if I prefer not to go for players from Atalanta at the moment. From Roma, I love Manu Kone, but we have a Kefren Thuram. Attenzione, Kosunu between 2. What is he doing? But he's taking so many risks. He's crazy. Dai, Kosunu. And now it's a counter-attack Roma with Sule. With Retegui on him defending. Bravo. It was not Retegui. I don't know who it was. We don't care. Anyway, good. Ederson, beautiful opening to Lukman. Lukman, he watched Zappacosta. He prefers to go alone. 2 players on him. He's going with a shot. A bit selfish here from Ademola. He says that the ball goes out. No, I really like Kone. So I would tell you Kone. But the problem is, we already have there in that position. That would not be my priority to fill Juve. You know who I like from Roma? Easily. Yeah, by the way, he's about to enter. Dybala? No. Oh, not take Dybala, guys. Who says Dybala, guys? Oh, that's a beautiful one for Lukman. Lukman is going on the left wing. Selic on him. Lukman is really fast. He's going with a cross. That is a disaster, but the ball stays there. Retegui. Attenzione, what a goal! Sulemane. Hey, bravo. What a winning change from Gasperini with the white hair. What a beautiful winning change. Sasebo. What a beautiful goal. What a goal. Disaster cross from Lukman. That ball goes, I don't know how. But it's always the same, huh? They go on the wing. Ball at the center. It's always there. And you see a small, stupid deflection. Look. Lukman. Let's see if there is no offside. And let's see if there is no offside when Lukman is starting. But at the moment, no. So he goes. Disgusting one because there is nobody. Retegui deflection. And it's a goal. It's Samarsic. Samarsic that went on the ball. Bravo.
La Juventus è in vantaggio.
What a beautiful goal. Is it actually Samarsic that is deflecting it or not? Let me check because there are a lot of things happen. Let me check. So there is absolutely no offside from Samarsic. But did he touch it, Samarsic? Could be, yeah. Let me see. A lot of things happen. Now, but I'm scared. I'm really scared. I'm a bit scared. At the moment, it's 2-1 with 13 minutes to go. What an important result. Maximum of light, guys. Gasperini is laughing. He's happy. He's smiling. So at least it means that he wanted to win the game of today. Sulemana that just entered. Bravo. He entered at the 68th minute. He needed 8 minutes to score. You see, checking progress. I told you, checking progress. I told you that I was not sure. I told you. Check over. Let's see what he will take as a decision. Check is over. The goal stands. Bravo. It's a goal. Sulemana. Bravo. That's a really important one. Mamma mia, we risked from a possible penalty for Roma with a dive of Kone to a 2-1 at the moment. We have 481 persons that are watching. There are more than when we are doing Juve watch along. What is happening? Pay attention. It's not over. Oh, what a disaster pass. Good. Dai. Sulemana. Ball to the goalkeeper. Bravo. Dai. It's his first goal, huh? What a goal. First goal. Ederson, you see? Duels won. 14 duels won by Ederson. Chapeau, huh? Chapeau. 121 minutes before today in Serie A with Atalanta. It's Retegui that goes up. Attenzione Retegui. That ball has been deflected. It will be a corner kick. It should be a corner kick. Another one for the Bergamaschi. Good one. Dai. Bravo Atalanta. What a beautiful team. I'm stressed. What did I say again? Did I say stupidity? Wait, because I have a message here from Luca, but Kone is deflecting that ball. Ball stays there. Attenzione, Bellano. Ooh, what a risk. What a stupid risk. And now it's a counterattack. It's a 2 against 1. Sule that is opening. For Manu Kone that is opening. Pay attention to the second post because I saw he was alone. Dovbik is alone. Ooh, that ball is going long, but he's able to recuperate it. He will keep it on side. Dovbik in the back to Sule. Sule is dancing on the ball and Sule is on the ground. Sule is on the ground. Sule is on the ground. Wait. Sule, pay attention. That's dangerous. Ooh, mama, it's beautiful. But it's over the goal. That means that it's even more beautiful. Lil Geese in the chat. I'm super happy. I'm super happy. But it's long. Dai, grande questo Sulemana. Sulemana that comes from Cagliari. Never heard about that guy. Good. Good. What a beautiful way to start your career. 21 years old. From Ghana. 180. Defensive midfielder. The goal. What a goal. That is at the moment putting without discussion, without classifica rules or whatever you want. At the moment, it is Juve that is fourth, equal points with Lazio. So the destiny at the moment is in our hands. Win against Udinese, win against Venezia, and then we are in Champions League next season. That's the most difficult thing. The most difficult thing is to win ourselves. Ciao, grande Paolo. Of course you are obliged to watch. We are live. Mofit, I don't know about Jeep. Guys, now I really start to be stressed because that's a really important result. And after what happened on Saturday, guys, I'm super stressed. Kenan will be there against Udinese. I can tell you that should be normally that we play already with a new shirt against Udinese. Yeah, pay attention, guys. Udinese, we have we have nobody. Everyone is or injured or suspended or banned or whatever. Pay attention because we have a possible Retegui that was a disaster today. But look at that, how he's fighting to recuperate that ball. Grande Matteo Retegui. Ballon d'Or! Keeping that ball. Die. Gilpucce will be there. Yeah. Playing, probably not, but there he is. Die. So probably you will be able to buy the new shirt, the home shirt at least, without sponsor. And then from the game against Venezia, it could be that we have the sponsor. But that I don't have any confirmation. That's rumor that I heard without confirmation. So if you want to buy the shirt without sponsor, this is the moment. Retegui control. You know that I'm not even excluding sponsor back on the shirt already immediately. But let's see. We don't care. At the moment what we care is here. 6 minutes to go and that's really long. We don't care. Today, if they win, they are all Ballon d'Or. My Ballon d'Ors, if they win. At the moment, I cannot promise you because I'm super stressed. Good. If they continue to waste these balls, bravo. And that's something that I don't understand. USA obliged to work during the games. That's something that so I'm sad for you guys. Strange, huh? It's really strange. Other changes for Roma with Shomurodov out, Baldanzi in. System. Kone out, Dovbik out. I will play all the technical players that can do something. Salamakers, El Shaarawy, Baldanzi. You see, a different strategy. Instead of going with big players, for crosses, they will go. You know what he did here, Ranieri? Ranieri did one thing. He said, take the ball and inshallah. Take the ball and se Dio lo vuole. If God wills. That's what he said to them. He said, take the ball and do whatever you want. No plan. No tactique. Take the ball, dribble. 4, 5, 6, 7 players go and do. Solve the game with an invention. No, it's not about the strikers art. Look who entered. El Shaarawy, Baldanzi, Salamakers. You have still Soule that is there. So it's really magic. Go take the ball and do. Max Pegoli. No, calma. Thank you, Max, but attenzione, because we have maybe a counter-attack. But Retegui, mamma mia. And it's not Retegui, it's Samarsic. But they have 24, 34, 22, 42. I don't understand these numbers. What are they complaining? Pay attention. You see Baldanzi. You see, guys, Salamakers now. Voila, that's what they did. That's what they did. That was exactly this that they did. Bravo to take it away. Brescianini is about to enter. 15 minutes. Maldini as well. Die. Maldini, one of the best players on earth. And he's born on the same day as me, the 11th of October. With a small gap of age, of course. Small, really tinny one. But Lookman out. And Retegui bravo. Out. What a disaster. Today I would give him like a rating 4. It's difficult to concentrate. I'm stressed. Die Juve. No, Juve is not playing. But anyway, Juve is in a way playing today. I can tell you, the players of Juve are watching. Azic is probably celebrating his birthday like that. Watching the television. Thuram is watching. Thank you, Stavros. Attenzione, because it's not over. You see, that's exactly what he had in mind, Ranieri. But what he didn't have in mind was probably that counter-attack of Atalanta. Die. There is a foul here. Bravo. Bravo on Samarsic. To the moon. 37,547. Bravo. Bravi. Tutti voi. All of you. Mancini taking it out. Brescianini, beautiful header. Ederson. Ball out, deflected. Pay attention, guys, and be awake, because I'm scared about that last minute. Let's see how much they will give in terms of additional time. But at the moment, Juventus is, Juventus is, and we have to refresh here. At the moment, as we speak, Juventus is again fourth. As we speak, well, we're already fourth, but without discussion about how to calculate. Equal to Lazio that plays against Inter this weekend. Roma against Milan this weekend. Kan je Nederlands praten? Natuurlijk spreek ik Nederlands. Ik kan je lezen. Ik kan antwoorden. Ik moet eerlijk zeggen, lang geleden dat ik heel lang Nederlands heb gepraat. Gele kaart voor Gym City. Guys, I will try to speak a few minutes in Dutch. To comment the game in Dutch. Een vrije trap voor de Giallorossi. voor de geel en rood uit Rome. Met Salemakers uit België en Angelino, de nummer 3. Angelino met zijn linkervoet over de goal. Carnesecchi tikte de bal. En het zal een corner zijn, hoekschop voor het team uit de kapitaal. Met Soulé, linkervoet. It's really long time ago, guys. And especially commenting in Dutch, I never did. Even if I did all my scholarship in Dutch. Die, I'm stressed. 4 minutes to go. 500 people here on the channel. 4 minutes to go. Hoofdstad. I'm scared, guys. Who's scared? Who is not scared? I'm scared. I tell you, I'm scared. I'm really scared now. I don't trust these injury minutes. I have a trauma. Soulé on the ground. Die. Alzati. Get up. Get up. You see, get up. Stand up. Get up for your rights. Die, Soulé. Get up. Die. Salman is scared. Lorenzo is terrified. Fibix super scared. Pay attention because we have Brescianini that goes and runs and puts some pressure. Don't go too far. Sviarra. It was a long time ago that he didn't concede 2 goals in a game. Die. Push Juve. Pay attention. Hold. BT is not scared. I always trust BT, but I am scared. You see it. I'm starting to sweat with Soulé with a cross that goes there. Carnesecchi, call it. There is a foul on Carnesecchi. That ball stays there. Foul on Carnesecchi. Bravo.
La Juventus è in vantaggio.
Dai, bravo. You see, this is foul. Bit strange, to be honest, because it's Carnesecchi that goes against Pisilli. This is foul. While you have a Zaccagni that is pushing Gatti and there is no foul. Strange, no? That's really strange. That was absolutely not a foul. But let's say that today I'm happy. I'm happy. Long ball. But he's not winning a contrast. Now also Samardzic, you know what? I don't. Ooh, what a beautiful touch here. There was a fall, big fall. I didn't pay attention, star face. I didn't pay attention. If you have the screenshot, send me on Instagram or Twitter. It was beautiful, huh? That touch. Maldini, you know what? If Maldini was 17, I would have tell you, yes, he has a lot of potential. The guy is he's not that young anymore. Huh? Maldini is already, but he's really young, of course, but he's already 23. That's what I mean. I think, honestly, it's not really fair to have him. Aya, pay attention. It's not really fair to have him in La Nazionale. I don't think that he proved enough to be with the national team. Yeah. It's not a bad player. But far from distance. I pay attention because it's Roma that will push with 30 seconds to go. You never know, huh? You never know what can happen. That ball goes there. Carnesecchi is deflecting it. Will it be corner? Yeah, it will be a last opportunity. Corner kick. Ah, 15 seconds. They all go up. Also the goalkeeper. Pay attention. Carnesecchi is slightly touching in there. Ooh, there is... What is happening? There is a bicycle kick from Pisilli. There should be nothing. Let me check. Because they are checking everything now. Huh? They are checking everything. They are complaining. There is a fight. What are they doing? Are they whistling a penalty? Are they giving the ball to Atalanta? No, you cannot. There is a push from Svilar on Carnesecchi. No, 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 no. There is a push from Svilar. There is a push from Svilar on Carnesecchi. No way. No way. It's over. It's over. Brava. Brava Atalanta. Congratulations Atalanta. That goes in the Champions League officially with 77 points, which is 71 points, sorry. 71 points. So let me refresh. 71 points for the Nerazzurri, for Bergamaschi, that today did what they had to do. Winning against Roma. It's over with the... but they never lose. They have a beautiful streak. We don't care. That means that Atalanta qualifies. Yeah, they qualify because Juve and Lazio, they can go at a maximum of 70 points, which means officially qualified Atalanta. Congratulations. I'm happy for them. Congratulations. Really well. Beautiful. Fantastic. Now we don't care anymore. You did what you had to do. That means that Juventus is at 64 points with a +3 in terms with 20 goals in difference of goals, so +20 in terms of goal difference, because we scored I don't know how much, I don't care, but we have a +20 in goal difference. Then you have Lazio that is at 64 points, equal to Juve. They have 13 goals difference plus, and then you have a Roma that conceded, so they go at minus because they have now 17 goal plus in goal difference, but they have 63 points. The calendar will be extremely important if we, I repeat, if we are able to win against Udinese, if we are able to win against Venezia, Juventus is qualified to Champions League. Now there are no excuses anymore. The game that we lost 2 points against Lazio, the game that we lost 2 points against Bologna, the 3 points that we lost against Parma, we forget about everything because again we are master of our destiny. We have Udinese and we have at 23 there will be a Juventus. Yeah, of course I will go there. So when I will close here, I will go to, wait, let me check. Let me write a comment, wait. Yeah, send a message. Okay. Oh, guys. Okay, the calendar. Let me check the calendar. The calendar is now from vital, really vital importance. Okay, what is the calendar saying? Let me check. The calendar is saying, but it's really small here. But anyway, I will tell you that we stay here with 64, 64, and 63. Juve Udinese at home, Venezia Juve away. Lazio is playing in San Siro against Inter, and then they are playing against Lecce. Lecce that, let me check the ranking. They are still in the run to avoid relegation, so it could be an extremely difficult game also for Lazio. Roma in their home against Milan, and then they finish against Torino, which means that Juventus, if we win both games, we are in Champions League. If we win both games, we are in Champions League. If we win both games, we are in Champions League. Okay. Poll. I need a poll. A poll here. I need a poll. Let me write a poll. It's easy. You have the destiny of Juve in your hands. You can choose and vote. Juventus will 1. qualify to Champions League to mess up. To mess up. What will Juventus do? At the moment, it's in our hand. There is no blah blah, there is no blah blah. Juventus, if we win against Udinese, Venezia, we qualify. If Lazio lose against Inter, if Roma lose against Milan, we even have a bonus. Let's not think about it. Let's try to win. Guys, we need to win against Udinese without Thuram, without Kalulu, without Cambiaso, without Kelly, without Bremer, without Cabal, without Milik, without I don't know how many players. Anyway, if they call me up, I go. I will be there, by the way. I will be there. It will be simultaneous, so we will watch the game and we will watch the chrono to see all the other results. Guys, it will be super important. Super important. Super important. Udinese without Lorenzo Lucca, which is also good news. Of course. Colo is telling us here in the chat. Without Savona, thank you, Peter, to remind me because I forgot about Savona. It's true. So without Savona, I'm stressed. I'm really stressed. I'm really stressed because we have it in our hands. And that has been the problem this season. I'm totally honest with you. From the moment that we have it in our hands, we messed up. We messed up against Milan in Supercoppa in Riyadh when we had it in our hands. We messed up against Empoli. We messed up when we had it in our hands against PSV. Do you remember we even scored a goal with Weah? We had it in our hands. We messed up. We messed up against Atalanta when we had 1.38% possibilities to fight for the Scudetto. If we won that game, we lost 4-0. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. Don't mess up. I didn't miss anything, guys. Now I go back. The first, it's the emotions that are speaking. And now we go and I will read a few messages. The one of Lilgi said, dai, grande questo Sulemana. Thank you, Lilgi, for the donation. Paolo, I read as well. And now we go with Max Pegoli, 32 months. I already read Stavros as well. I already said thank you. So the three last ones are Limo 2000, 31 months with us that said Atalanta did their job. Now we must do our job, and that's a really correct one. The Atalanta did. Guys, Atalanta did their job. Who else did their job? Milan did their job beating Bologna. The referee didn't do his job against in Juve against Lazio. But now we are obliged to do our job. We are obliged to do our job. The pressure will be an extremely big factor against Udinese. The pressure will be a really big factor. Really big factor. Marco Meola, 38 months. Dai Beppe, siamo ridotti a guffare. Sì, è vero, siamo ridotti a guffare, però ha funzionato. Guffare is, we are here because we want to jinx them, and that's unfortunately we're in the position that we are. It's true, it's not beautiful to jinx other ones, because that means that we didn't do our job. It's true. At the moment, I continue to repeat that the ranking is saying that Juventus has at the moment 64 points, which means that at the moment we deserve to have 64 points, while Lazio 64 is exactly the same, but unfortunately they have that small difference that they were not able to beat us, while we were able to beat them, okay? They didn't beat us. And then you have a Roma that, with a fantastic work of Ranieri, has 63, which means that at the moment they have 63 points. That's what they deserve. The one that will qualify to Champions League will have deserved to go in Champions League. As easy as that. Blago from Bulgaria, my friend, from Sofia. Thank you for the chocolate, by the way. The chocolate is special. Special, but it was not bad at all. Blago, that was with me the entire weekend. By the way, I have the t-shirt. I don't know if you are able to spot it or not. It's written JOFC 2025. So I have the t-shirt from the Juventus official fan club event there in Sardinia, where I was with Blago. We recorded the video together, and he offered me the ice cream, il caffè, the chocolate, a beer. I said, oh, basta, because I offered him the lunch before leaving. And he didn't want to. He said, no, Beppe, no, please, Beppe, please don't do it. Then I said, you know what, if you do a donation on the channel, if you're not happy. And he said, I will do a donation of memberships. He comes today and he's giving not 1, not 3, not 5. He's giving 10 memberships to the people here in the chat. Grande Blago. Really, really appreciate it. The president of Juventus official fan club, Bulgaria. Grande Blago. Blago, my friend. Some people said that we were brothers when I recorded a video with him. Grande Blago. Stecchino. Stressful season finish, but fino alla fine. We need to believe in Champions League. We are obliged to, guys. It depends, so much depends on the Champions League. So much depends on the Champions League. Look, Giuntoli, will it be there? Will it not be there? I don't know. I really don't know. But I can tell you one thing. He said, with Champions League, without Champions League, we have our plan, we have our ideas. It doesn't change. We have our path, which I didn't appreciate. I said it before the game, Lazio Juve. I said I didn't like these words, especially before a big game like that, Lazio Juve. Don't go with whatever the results will be for next season. No, you need to say, we want to win today. We want to qualify to Champions League. We have a plan A, we have a plan B. We don't care, but our objective is to win, to qualify to Champions League. It depends how you say things. The intonation, the words that you are choosing are extremely important, okay? But it's not that you don't qualify in Champions League, that it's the end of Juve, okay? But it changed a lot. It changes a lot. Let's not lie. It really changes a lot in terms of appeal, in terms of being attractive, in terms of transfer market session. You have an Osimhen or you have a Pinamonti. You know the difference? You have, and I'm not sure that Pinamonti will come. I'm not sure if Osimhen will come, but you see the standards of players. You have a Tonali that will probably not come, or you have the player from Bruges, with all the respect. You know what I mean? So there are big differences if you qualify to Champions League or not. If you want to keep some players, if you play, it's one thing. If you don't play, it's another. A Colomwani, I would try everything for Colomwani to stay at Juve. If you are in Champions League, if you are playing Champions League, Serie A, Coppa Italia, it's easier to discuss with the Paris Saint-Germain to keep a Colomwani. If not, it's tough. Jashari from Bruges, that I like. Jashari is a good player, by the way, so without disrespecting him, I really like him. Super important. No, not against you, Ramis, but I hear that every single time. Some people are supporting Inter because they think that it will unlock the 5th spot. No, it will not. It's over, because the Italian clubs, except of Inter, they all messed up. So that means that Milan messed up, Juve messed up, Lazio messed up, and this season is too late. So Inter, they can even win 5 times the game against Paris Saint-Germain. It will not unlock the 5th spot. So if you want to support Inter, you do. No, I know it's not against you, Ramis. It's because I received the question like 100 times about a lot of people are saying we need to support Inter because that will unlock the 5th spot. No, even if they win, it's over. But it's not about you, of course. Nothing against you, my friend, that are just asking. Blago, 10 membership from Beppe to from Beppe 2 to Beppe 1, from Ten Hag to Pep Guardiola. Grande Beppe. Thanks for your dedication to you and to us. No, my pleasure, Blago. You know, you were not obliged to do it. You were absolutely not obliged to do it, but it's really a pleasure. Really, thank you. What about the game Atalanta-Roma? Look, that game could have ended 2-3-0 in the first half. Big misses from Atalanta with De Ketelaere, with Retegui. Retegui, that was unwatchable today. Retegui was unwatchable today. Ederson was great. Retegui a disaster. Not because he missed that goal, but I didn't like him. Also in the duels, he was not able to win a lot. I don't know about the stats because I didn't watch a lot of stats, but I'm really curious now. The general stats, duels. Let me check. 12 duels, he won 7 of them, so it's not even a disaster. But I had the impression that he was not even winning one duel. Ederson, 20 duels, 15 won. Wow. It's not the tallest player, but he had 9 duels won in the air. Chapeau, huh? I didn't like Retegui. I don't know why. Van Zuid-Afrika. Stitsi Archive. Leef je in Zuid-Afrika? Er zijn enkele mensen uit Zuid-Afrika. Michel leefde vroeger in Zuid-Afrika. We hebben enkele Zuid-Afrikaanse Juventini here. So guys, if you are from South Africa or people that speaks and wants to answer Stitsi, it's the moment to do it. They miss a few. I had that feeling that Cristante would score today. He scores his third goal of the season, a bit casually, but that was Roma. Roma, if you're never watching the game, but you are just watching the result, you say, wow, impressive. But they have been impressive with that record of not losing a streak and also winning against Inter. They had like beautiful performances as well, but not always they have been beautiful. But that's not what Ranieri was looking for. He said 100%. A lot of time he said, we don't care. What matters is winning. And that 1-0 is the most beautiful result in football. So let's win 1-0. It's enough for us. And that's what they did. For a long time, were they extremely beautiful? No. Again, today, they were not. But they have that opportunity. They score 1-1 with Cristante. Second half starts. We see a Roma that wants a bit more than Atalanta. Before Atalanta wakes up and says, okay, guys, so if we win today, we qualify. And then we have luxury. The last two games, luxury. And then you see a difference in quality. You see a difference in quality. The winning changes of Gasperini, 2-1. Before that, and that was the scary part, you have a penalty given to Roma. With that dive of Manu Kone, that has not even been booked, should have been booked. He's diving, boom, penalty given. VAR is helping. VAR is doing a correct job. This one was beautiful. This one was correct. They take it away and then a winning change of Gasperini. They win 2-1, which is super important. If I still look sad, okay, the win of today is super important. The win of today is super important for Juve, but it's a reality. Guys, I'm happy that Atalanta won because it impacts Juve. But today, I have no certainty that we will win the next two games. Unfortunately, even, I know it's not that we are playing against Inter and Napoli, Milan and Bologna. I know it's Udinese, I know it's Venezia. But this team, unfortunately, they don't give me the confidence to tell you, because I see that a lot of people voted. I will close the vote now. We have 78% of the people that said Beppe will qualify to Champions League. Today, I don't have the certainty to tell you, yeah, we will qualify, now it's okay. No, because a lot of time it was, now it's okay. We know that we don't score more than one goal with Igor. On the other side, we know that at home we win. We played against Lecce at home, we played against Monza at home, and we played against... help me. With Tudor, I'm saying. So we played with Tudor at home and Genoa. Bravo. Thank you, Forza Eric and Matteus Emerson. So in these three games we won. 1-0 against Genoa, it was the first game. 2-1 against Lecce. And then 2-0 against Monza. So that's 5 goals in 3 games. We conceded 1 at home. We have a really weak team against Udinese. Don't forget about that. Udinese, that if I'm looking at the table, is already safe, so they play for nothing. They cannot qualify to European competition. They cannot be relegated. But they go there with their players without Luca. They go to do the game. Of course, they play in a fantastic, beautiful stadium. They want the best. But against Monza, that is fighting for relegation. Sorry. They are already out. That's already mathematic. The problem with Monza is that they didn't want to be the worst team ever in Serie A in terms of points. Do you remember? 17 is the negative record of Salernitana. Monza did now 18, so they are not, in terms of points, the worst team of Serie A. But what do we see? That one thing is there is nothing to win, there is nothing to lose. They don't care. then playing against Juve is a different story, especially because they know how many players we are missing. They will try to do their game. And we have that stress factor without players. Then for the next game, we are recuperating Savona, we are recuperating Thuram, not Kalulu, against Venezia. And that's where the things are starting to be difficult because you see it here. Venezia has 29 points winning against Fiorentina. It's true. They will play Cagliari, so they could potentially already be safe, or they could already still be in that fight. So the next two games will be difficult more because of us. Because on paper, you play against an Udinese that is not asking anything to the Serie A, go and win. You play against Venezia. We don't know the situation of Venezia in that game. Lavezzi, grande Lavezzi, living in Sweden, grande. Thank you, my friend. Black and white heart from Lavezzi to us. Thank you, my friend. Really appreciate it. Well, I'm a bit more positive because it was tough. Huh? I tell you, the game of Lazio, I didn't digest it. You know that I still don't digest it because if you're looking at the ranking of today, look, at today, winning over Lazio, we would have had 66 and Lazio 63. So one of the two games, we could even potentially have a bonus. Now we are still obliged to win both of them. We cannot miss a game. We cannot. We cannot miss a game. But winning, we would have had even a bonus. You know, a draw would have been okay. Now we don't. So Aldo is already in the future. Aldo is already in the future because where he lives, it is his birthday. So happy birthday to Aldo. Here it will be at midnight, but happy birthday to Aldo Bonazzo. Happy birthday, my friend. I wish you the best. Thank you for your support and for being here together with us every day. Thank you, Aldo. Really appreciate it, my friend. Victor Decano from Czech Republic. Ciao Beppe, assuming we qualify to Champions League, do you think Tudor did enough to stay? I'm not sure it was enough. I said it when he arrived, and I will repeat it. I think that the one that cannot take any blame is Tudor. He cannot take any blame. Could he have done better with some changes, with some decisions? Yes. With how he prepared the game? Yes. Of course, he could have done better. Of course. Could he have done better? So he could have done different. Let's say he could have done differently. Could he have done more? Guys, I don't know. He took a team that was totally on the ground. Don't forget about that. Huh? A team that was totally lost. 4-0 at home against Atalanta. 3-0 in Firenze, a team that was on their knee. They were on their knee. They were there. They were not even daring to watch people in the eyes. They were ashamed. They were dead. Let's be honest. He comes, he's able to wake them up. What we see against Lazio, against Roma, against whatever team that we played, what did we see? A team that wants to fight a bit, no? That's something that we cannot take away. Also in the Lazio game, that a lot of people said we didn't do enough and this and that and blah blah blah. Don't blame the referee, blame ourselves. You know that we were better than Lazio in the first half. Not good, but better than Lazio. And when we were at 10 for 37 minutes, 39 minutes, because we played until the 99th minute. So for 40 minutes we were with 10 men. I saw a team that wanted the result. Okay, they wanted to keep it. They didn't give up. The only one that didn't really enter as I wanted is Dusan Vlahovic, and I can tell you that they want to know or not. I tell you, I heard that even Tudor is give up on Dusan Vlahovic. Even Tudor gave up on Vlahovic. Basta. Even him. Basta. So, could he have done differently some things? Yes. Could he have done more? No, he could not. He could not. Honestly. And then don't forget that he plays against Monza. Cannon, boom, out. 2 games. Now he plays against Lazio. Boom, Kalulu, out. 2 games. And you have Cambiaso injured. And you have Gatti. How many? We had already a lot of injuries. On top of that, you have even more. He didn't have a lot of time. Then even my friend Hashbal, but I told him he didn't believe me. Hashbal, he didn't believe me. I spoke a lot with him about Dusan Vlahovic. I told him he didn't believe me. No, you will see. I said, yeah. I said, he will go to another team. He will even bang 30 goals. I will not. I tell you here today, on the the 12th of May. I tell you, I will not regret Dusan Vlahovic that we didn't keep him. Because one thing is doing well somewhere else, one thing is doing well at Juve. He didn't do well at Juve, guys. He didn't do well at Juve. He can score even 100 goals next season. I will tell you, it's not because of Allegri, it's not because of Tudor, it's not because of Thiago Motta, it's because of himself, because he couldn't do it at Juve. Stop. Dusan Vlahovic, disaster, guys, disaster. But even Tudor said, basta. Anyway, that was not the point. The point was something else. Can he do more? I don't even know. If the question is, did he do enough? I will tell you yes. If he qualifies to Champions League, don't forget about that. If you tell me he's the ideal coach to start the season with, this is something that I don't know. I really don't know. But it's not based on what he had today, guys. We all know that next season it will not be the same season. There will be some changes, a lot of changes in management and whatever. So, guys, arriving like that in a situation like we are, I tell you, even if Tudor cannot really wake them up and give them, an electroshock, it means that we are really, 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 really low. Blood Junkie offered a membership to the channel. Grande Blood. Fantastic Blood. You know that Blood, if I'm not wrong, is not even a member, but he offered a membership to someone. Wow. Bravo. And then we have Danilo that is writing from Brazil. He's happy that his ex-team has opportunities to qualify to Champions League. He's also happy that Thiago Motta is gone. And he's giving us a donation. Thank you, Danilo. Really, really appreciate it, my friend. Nilo Waffer. Grande Nilo. Grande. Beppe, do you think that the bad era is over when the management change? But I said it also last year and the year before when people were looking for one to blame. Don't make that mistake. As long as you will have really, like the horses when they are running, they have these kind of things. They cannot look left and right. They cannot. They cannot. They only see here. You will do the mistake. It starts always there at the top. Always at the top. And I don't know if Juventini will be dismissed, if he will resign, if he will leave, if we will sack him. I really don't know. I don't know. But this season is a total failure, according to me. It's really a failure from Juventini point of view. Is he too much alone? Did he receive too much power? Did we trust too much in Juventini? Probably yes. Pay attention. Attenzione Beppe Monblano. What? Did he say something? Bomba. Bomba. Francesco Calvo. Francesco Calvo. Which is the one that is taking care of all, is the managing director revenue. Okay, it's taking care of all the revenues of the club, sponsorship, deals. So he has nothing to do with the field. Okay, he's not sporting manager or whatever, but he was taking care of all the activities that bring in extra revenue. Okay, he's not president. He's not president. President is Ferrero. Then you have Scannavino, that is CEO. Then you have Calvo, that is taking care of all the revenue. And then you have Giuntoli, that is taking of the chief of football of the sporting. Okay, different. Well, apparently dimissionario, which means resignation from Juventus. At the end of the season, it will be a split between the actual managing director of revenue and the Bianconeri. Is one that was there with us from 2011-2014. Then he left. I don't know if you remember, he went to Roma and to Barcelona. And then he came back in 2022. Boy, it's a big one. Huh? Why is it a big one? People will say, Beppe, we don't care. Was it his job to find a sponsor? He found a sponsor. He found a sponsor. Then the politics entered the game and they said no. Then he found other sponsors. Apparently, that's what I explained the last time. The home Exor said, you know what? We give even a bit more and we take it back. But that's another story. It's not that he is sacked. He resigned from Juve. So that means that big changes are happening at Juve in the management. We were just speaking about it. I just told you, I don't know if Giuntoli will be there or not. I don't know if there will be people that will join him, being next to him, under him, above him, to give him a support. I just said it, that maybe he was too much alone or given too much power. But big changes are happening at Juve. I made a video. Do you remember? I made a video where I told you, pay attention for sporting directors. There are people that are observed because everyone is at risk at Juve. Guys, with the season that we have, it's not a good season. Huh? With the season that we are coming from, they are not good seasons. Huh? The fact that you don't have a sponsor, even if you found one, you don't found one, it's not beautiful. Huh? An entire season without sponsor, it's not beautiful. So Francesco Calvo, at the end of the season, will split road with Juve. Look, on Francesco Calvo, I cannot say too much because it's an area of Juve where, for us, you know, it's not that we follow every single day, that we know everything about it because we care about the field. Okay. When people are saying, but the finances, he was not taking care of the finances of Juve. Pay attention, it was not the one that was taking the finances. The finances are made by everything, by calciomercato, by the extra revenue, by the responsible for the stadium, by the store. So you have a lot of things that are making, you know, that are reporting, not reporting. You have different areas that are taking care of the finances. But he was not taking care of the field. The only thing that I take from that big, huge news is that when I told you that a lot of things could happen at the end of the season in the management, we start. Do you remember
Do you remember?
Do you remember when John Elkann went to La Continassa on a Friday evening at a certain moment, being there, and he's taking the decision to, we don't wait. We don't wait. We have promised financially to sack Thiago Motta. Do it. I will do a capital increase immediately. 15 million euro. Boom. Here they are. I already give a word that I'm ready to go up to 115. Let's go. Depending on the season, the results, whatever, we go for Tudor. But it was not only that he was there. You remember, a week later, Scannavino, taken away from Group Jedi to focus 100%, 24/7 in La Continassa about Juve, 100% CEO there. So it means that John Elkann this time is really serious about it. He said, okay, we gave trust to people to do it, because this is how he always managed. A lot of companies where he's extremely successful at he said, I take it myself. I take the lead. It cannot be that Juventus is not doing what they should be and what they should do. No, I think it has absolutely no impact on the team, my friend. It's not like if Giuntoli would have given his resignation, I would have told you, that's not a good moment to do it, because you have a lot of players that are there that needs to focus on the 2 remaining games. A lot of are on loan players that they want to stay, they don't want to stay, they want to leave, they want to have a contract extension. It's true that if a sporting director is leaving at 2 games, maybe they will have some doubts in their head that will take them away from the focus. But, let's say Gatti, he doesn't care that Calvo is there or not today. Even if he had a good relationship with him, he doesn't care. I mean, it doesn't change Gatti's life if we have a sponsor on the shirt or not. If we have extra revenues from our branch in USA or not, or if we have a new sponsorship deal, he doesn't care. No, I don't think. No, absolutely not, because it's not even a sporting area for the first team. So no. No, I don't think it's false. It's a really good question, that one. I don't think it's false. I really think, no, I'm sure that Giuntoli is on Osimhen. I really, really think that Osimhen gives priority to Juve. 100%. I have absolutely no doubt about that. Then, until the player arrives at Juve, shows the shirt with the number, sign the contract, everything can happen. Giuntoli, were there already discussion about him? Yes, there were. Did they take a final decision? Probably not 100% yet, okay? But he's obliged to do his job. He cannot just stay there and say, I do nothing. Giuntoli, he knows that at the end of the season, when we will reach the objective, or if we fail the objective, but at the end of the season, so in 2 games, guys, in 2 weeks, he will sit at the table with Scannavino. They will make a call with Elkann, and he will have not only to explain what happened, because that's what he already did, but what is the plan for the rest. If you present yourself with a mega plan of, guys, Tonali, Osimhen are there, I sell this, I have that, that's the plan, that's how I reinforce Juve with 4 players, and we have an ultra competitive Juve to win the Champions League, because that's the coach, that's the player in attack, that's the player there. And you have a top plan that can work or can totally flop, but it's absolutely 100% more feasible, or he would be much more stronger to keep his job when he has that strong plan, a feasible plan, than if he has no plan. So he cannot just wait and see. No, also because if you wait, look at what's happening with Jonathan David. If today Juventus was already qualified to Champions League, we could have gone to Jonathan David saying, "Oh guys, that you are the guy that we want. Sign." Because Jonathan David can already sign. He can even announce the club that he's playing for next season because he's out of contract at the end of the season. So he can already. But Juventus is a bit blocked, but he cannot wait and hold. He cannot. He's obliged to go to check for that player, to speak about that player. He's obliged to. Let me check, because Momblano, he told me that I had to be there with him in a live. But I'm not sure if he's there or not, because then, I need to listen. That prediction about the two last season guys, they make totally no sense, huh? You know that Momblano, he sent me a message, guys, and I didn't get it, huh? I didn't get it. You remember that I told you I have a message? We change totally objective, Fede. Roberto Vacca is telling us we can have Giuntoli, Moggi, Marotta, or Galliani. The Sporting area is already 2 or 3 places down the ladder. Per certain guidance at the top is needed. We need corporate direction. Well, I agree as well, huh? Vacca. I agree, 100%. Wait. I agree. But the sporting director is important, huh? It's really important. You know, when we had, back then, we had the triade. Moggi, Bettega, Giraudo. There were 3. Today we have 1, which is Giuntoli. You see? Moggi was the one that came up front, but then you had 2 other ones that were really backing up on the sporting side. And so the structure with Agnelli was Agnelli, that was there 24/7, president, active president, Agnelli, active president, which is super important, together with Marotta. Under him you had a Paratici, then you had already a Cherubini, that was, so we had a full team that was dedicated to it, which today, and that's one of the problems, probably we give too much power and probably too much to one man only. Yeah. Or he receives help, and that's the big thing here. Does he want help? Does he realize that you're obliged to have help or not? Because if he wants to, we can do something. If he doesn't want to, I don't think that he will stay long at Juve. Jimbo! Thank you for the donation, my friend. Do you really think Elkan is as passionate with the team as other Agnelli family members? I can't put my finger on it, but I don't feel that kind of energy for him. I don't think that there is one... Oh, I didn't even say thank you to my friend, my brother Aman. I don't know if you're still watching or not, but I saw your message. I will say thank you in a second, and I totally forgot to say thank you. Thank you. Like Devoya, thank you, my friend. I already said, I think, for Devoya, not sure, but thank you, Devoya. Also to Nico, new member, thank you, Nico, and to Mlaggio and Blood Junkie that said it's true that I offered the membership and now I want to be a member myself of the channel. Thank you to all of you guys that I probably did, because I was going with my monologue and I didn't see it. Thank you, really, really, really thank you. Jimbo, my friend, I decided to call you Jimbo, huh? You know that. You have introvert person, you have extrovert persons. Some people are showing, some people are not showing. If that's how we judge I will tell you, Andrea Agnelli is 1,000,000,000 times much more passionate than John Elkann, because John Elkann will be 100% more introvert than the other one. And that's already one thing, and that is something that I can guarantee you. I think, but that's a supposition because I never met Andrea Agnelli personally. I never met John Elkann personally, but I think that Andrea Agnelli is much more passionate about Juve than John Elkann. It's a different love, but in terms of passion, yeah, Andrea is much more passionate about it. There is a big difference that we don't have to forget is Andrea Agnelli was active president 24/7 at Juve, while John Elkann is not president of Juve. John Elkann is owner of Exor, that is also managing Juve. So John Elkann cannot be 24/7 at Juve. He has no intention to do it, he doesn't want to do it, and he cannot do it because Juve is that part of the empire that is Exor. So you cannot compare the roles. And Agnelli was there every single day. He was there in the stadium. Was boom, boom, boom. But it's a much more passionate, extrovert person than John Elkann. John Elkann, does he love Juve? I really think yes, because it's in the family, because his grandfathers, uncles, but also his sons, they are loving Juve. So he doesn't want to be the one that is doing wrong at Juve. But I think that ultimately he understood that delegating too much, he will not have the result that he wanted, because Juve is something different than another business corporation. So then, if you are looking at the money that Elkann through Exor invested in the club, guys, I don't care that he's passionate or not in the end, because it's a guy that is caring. I will not say about passion, but caring about Juve, yes. Yes, he's caring. Otherwise, you don't put 1 billion in Juve in the last 3-4 years. You don't. You simply don't, if you don't care. So does he care? Yes. If John Elkann is the president of Juve 24/7, he will not do well, because probably he has not the culture, the background to do it. But that's not what we are asking to John Elkann. So it's different. Then tell me who is more passionate today. I tell you, Agnelli, without hesitation. The thing that is putting Scannavino, I knew. When I saw, I think I said it in the video that I made there back then. When I saw that they take back Scannavino, I said, attenzione. They take back Scannavino to put him at Juve. You remember? I said, Johnny wants to know everything now, 24/7. He wants to know everything. He needs to know everything. So pay attention. Big bomba. Big bomba. I tell you, this is really a big bomba. Really huge big bomba. Comments. Either there are major changes taking place, or Elkann is the one who is annoying everyone. Yeah, but yeah. Beppe, is it some rumor that Juve will go back to? No. Elkann didn't replace Agnelli. Ferrero did. Ferrero did. For what reason? Because we were looking for lawyers for financials with a 3 years mandate. Okay, 3 years mandate that is about to end. It will end in October, if I'm not wrong. They always can extend or receive the extensions, because of course they are not the one that decides. But that mandate will be gone in October. So maybe there will be a new president. Maybe it will be Michel Platini. That I heard some rumors that John Elkann is looking to bring back or try to bring back a Michel Platini. I don't want Platini. C'est bon. Leave me alone, guys. Leave me alone. Are you crazy? But you never know the love, because he really loves Juve. You never know. I would love. I said it in the live that I made, in the video I made with Marco on his channel. I said about Michel Platini, so pay attention. Chiellini was working closely with Calvo under Scannavino. He was actually working more with Scannavino than with Calvo. There is one thing that is now a bit strange, is that Calvo recently has been appointed as a face to represent Juve in La Lega. That's something important. That's something that I need to ask tomorrow to someone. Yeah, Federazione Italiana Gioco Calcio member, but not. It was also, representing Juve. So I need to understand if that will be changed or not. I need to ask on that one. That's a big one. Huh? We are at the beginning of a revolution, guys. That's the reality. Roma is crying about the penalty. Of course. Now they cry. You see, guys. You see. Only Juve, they cannot cry. Only Juve cannot cry. But the other ones, they cry, It's easy, Guys, it's always like that. What do you want? It's always like that. Hey guys, I don't speak Turkish. Juventus Sportif Directoru Cristiano Giuntoli, Victor Osimhen Ilgel Nimoyorus. I have absolutely no idea what this means. I think it means Victor Osimhen is an objective. But it's strange to put it with like two things like that. Wait.
Said Juventus wants to transfer to him.
Media because Juventus big pressure, but I'm not interested.
You are not interested. Juventus doesn't want to him. Is it right?
Doesn't want to him.
So he's calling. Who is that guy? How is he calling with Wait. I need to understand that one. Wait.
My name is Emir and I am a sports correspondent at Turkey from Beyaz TV national channel. I have some questions to you about Victor Osimhen because some rumors on Turkish media and Italian media.
I'm not interested in Osimhen.
You are not interested in?
No.
Every Italian media said Juventus wants to transfer to him.
Media because Juventus big pressure, but I'm not interested.
You are not interested. Juventus doesn't want to him. Is it right?
Doesn't want to him.
Doesn't want him. Okay. My name is Emir and I...
What is this, guys? What is this? I think what's crazy? I think it's even real. I don't think it's AI, or I don't think it's It's no. I don't know if it's fake or not, guys. I really think that the guy, he had the number of Giuntoli. He called him, and Giuntoli was at home. And you hear the kids in the back, because he's like, who's that guy that is calling me? He said, no, we don't want. Yeah, but the media are saying that you want Osimhen. Yeah, the media. We don't want him. Punto. But guys, what do you want him to say? He will not say to a guy that is calling, he's at home, he will not say to, he's probably watching Atalanta, Roma, he's playing probably his future. What do you want him to say? Ciao, who are you? You are, what's the name of the guy? Wait.
My name is Emir and I am a sports correspondent.
He's saying, my name is Emirant. My name is Emirant. Yeah, it's true, we want Osimhen. You think that today, on the 12th of May, he will say, we want Osimhen? I don't know why he has the number. He's good, huh? He's good. He found the number. But, guys, what is this? Guys, we are entering an era of mercato that we have never seen that. We have never seen that, guys. Dai.
Mercato is crazy.
La. And with that, we open officially the transfer market session, which means that from now on we'll start with the lives again.
Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la. Mercato is crazy tonight. La 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 la.
We started the Mercato session, but of course, I don't look, guys. I don't know if it's true or if it's AI, or I don't know. I don't think it's AI because I really believe that it's a sport page. It's a real journalist. I just think that they called. They had a number. They wanted to know. And Giuntoli said, leave me alone. Leave me alone. But it's strange. Do they really believe that Giuntoli will say, yes, we want him? Boo. Oh, yeah. Wait. No, because this is too fantastic. This is too much fantastic. We will enter a media era, guys, as we never experienced before. Napoli, David. Let me check a few other ones. They really believe in Kevin De Bruyne, huh? Hey, oh guys, what is happening at Napoli? Sudakov, De Bruyne, and Jonathan David. Boo. I tell you, a feeling, guys, a feeling that I have. I can be wrong, huh? You know what it means, but I can be wrong. Listen really carefully, because now it's time to take notes, huh? Because I forget, and you will need to tell me. You know what I think it is? Are you ready to listen to my theory? Be ready to listen to my theory. De Bruyne, Jonathan David, Sudakov, on the 12th of May. They don't even know if they will win the Scudetto or not. You know what it is? Are you ready? Tell me yes or no if you're ready or not to listen to my theory. Because it's a strange theory, yeah? Okay. My theory is actually it's the reverse. It's actually the reverse. You know what it is? It's De Laurentiis and co. They are starting to put a lot of names there, big names. De Bruyne, Sudakov, Jonathan David, and whoever you want. So that the fans of Napoli, they hear one thing. That De Laurentiis, they want to do everything for a competitive, extremely strong Napoli to win again Serie A, to be competitive in Champions League, and to continue with Conte. When Conte will leave, it's not because De Laurentiis didn't want to buy the players. It's because Antonio Conte is a traitor, because Antonio Conte is crazy, because he's not the man of word, because he abandoned Napoli, not because of Napoli, because Napoli, they really wanted to buy all these players. What do you think, guys? How I don't know if these players will arrive at Napoli. Maybe one, maybe two, maybe all of them, huh? But I think it's really to say, oh, guys, we did our job, huh? Look at all the players that we wanted to buy for Conte. He didn't want to stay. What do you want me to do? And then these players, they will not even come. The people, who will they blame? De Laurentiis or Conte? What is the excuse of Conte to leave? What is the excuse of Conte to leave? The player, no, we wanted to buy them. He didn't want. Oh, guys. The guy, De Laurentiis, guys, I don't like De Laurentiis. But if there is one thing that I cannot deny is that the guy is playing 4D chess. The guy is in the future already. He's really smart. He's really, really, really smart. So this is according to me. Indeed, he's a movie maker. He knows. That's better than Christopher Nolan. This is David Lynch level. Here we are speaking about Kubrick. That's smart. He's really smart. Guys, they are speaking about Sudakov, De Bruyne, and who else? Sudakov, De Bruyne, Jonathan David. On the other side, it's true that they even possibly have the money. They have the money of Kvaratskhelia that they didn't replace. They will have probably the money of Osimhen. So potentially they even can, but I really think that's the master plan of Napoli. Let's see. So who believes in my plan? And you say, Beppe, you have something. I believe you. It's all smoke because they are preparing the exit of Conte to blame Conte and not Juve. Or who you say, no, Beppe, it's true. It's for Conte, with Conte. So tell me, Beppe, you have something, or tell me, no, Beppe, it's for Conte. Tell me. Emran, he knows. I will ask Emran. I will ask him to call De Laurentiis tomorrow, or Conte, or I don't know who. He knows. Don V say 50-50. The future was like, yeah, but you need to take a point. You need to take a part, guys. You need to take a decision. It's easy like that, huh? Jimbo is writing. First transfer is Antonio Pinto. But you know that, I'm a big fan of Antonio Pinto since... But on the other side, they want his head there in Real Madrid, because the last 2 years it was a disaster with all the injuries at Real Madrid. He's one of the guys that that they are blaming for the disaster season of Real Madrid, with Ancelotti that will go to Brazil. But Xavi Alonso, for the people that were following the channel Football, not enough, according to me. Not enough people. But they already know. Back then, I was already speaking about Gyökeres, top talent. Because I was following all the links. I was already saying Xavi Alonso, he's renewing. You remember that he said no to Liverpool because people, they don't see the future. He said no to Liverpool, not because he was loyal to Leverkusen. He said no to Liverpool because he already had the agreement with Real Madrid. What was the agreement? As soon as Ancelotti is gone, Xavi Alonso will go. And he wanted to go to Real Madrid because it was the chance. If it was not now, if it was another coach that came instead of Ancelotti, it was too late. So he didn't go to Liverpool, which he loved, the project, everything, but he didn't go to Liverpool. And he said, you know what, I want actually to gain a bit more experience with Leverkusen, managing also a Champions League competition. If I do well, good. If I don't do well, nobody will blame me. If we don't win the league, the Bundesliga, nobody will blame me. No, from Leverkusen, we are never loser. No, I don't know. So it was okay. He said, you know what, I take experience, chill, tranquillo, and I go. If it's 1 year, it's 1 year. If it's 2 years, it's 2 years, but I go to Real Madrid. And that's the reality, yeah. Now, pay attention because apparently there are new news. There are fresh news. Eh? Eh? Wait. Eh. Eh. Why are you saying hips don't lie? No, it was not Emran. It was not Emran. No, Momblano is live. I cannot talk with him because he's live on Juventus. What do you want me to sing? Wait, guys, we don't know if it's a good news, bad news. What are the changes that will happen in the management? I just can tell you that today is the first step towards a change, a big change that we saw coming, and that's the first step. That's the first step. I was calling in Turkey for my hair transplant. Yeah. Ciao Luca, grande Luca. Ciao Beppe, good evening. With Mercato season around the corner, who do you think will have the best market in Serie A? It's not that I don't want to answer you, my friend Luca, but I have no idea. Look, if you're looking at the rumors, Napoli went in super turbo, but I just gave an explanation to recap a bit my theory. Is they are preparing Antonio Conte to leave, but looks like them. Then Inter will go on some free transfers. Let's see. Then what will Juve do? Again, changing 15 players? I don't think so. So I think if you are looking at the names that are linked to Juve, they want to do something serious in terms of experienced player. Today it's impossible. We don't even know if we will go in Champions League. Today it's a beautiful evening, of course, because Atalanta doing their job. Now it's up to us again. But that's the big problem. What I'm fearing the most is that it's up to us. Really. That's my biggest fear this season. Calvo to Villa. What does it mean? Will he take Luis with him? I don't think so. He's taking care of the non-sporting part, so it will change zero in terms of transfer market. Hey, Luca, that's the big question that you are asking. Is it really up to us? Fundamental question that you are asking. Fundamental question. No, I will not go to Villa. Oh, at least, I don't know. Then maybe if he really likes me. I never had contact with Calvo. Did I meet him personally? I think I saw him. I don't think that I shook hand with him. I never really... No, otherwise I would remember. No. So I never talked with him personally. I never... but I think we were at a certain moment in the same room. Juventus have opened talk with Chelsea to try to keep Renato Vega, who is currently on loan at Juve. Attenzione. Now the question is, do you want him? And second question is, how much do you think is the maximum that you would love to pay for Renato Vega? What is the maximum that you say, okay, that's fair. More than that, no. That's the question. Do you want to keep him? 1. 2. How much? Maximum. Bravo. And here I see the answers. 20, 25, 30. Some people are pushing even to 35 max. I think that Juventus could push to a max. Personally, yeah, of course. Another loan would be fantastic, of course, with an obligation to buy, with an option to buy. Loan with option to buy is always the best one. But I would put that option or that obligation at a 25 plus bonus, 25 plus a percentage on the resale, because it's a player that I told you has a lot of margin to grow. Is not perfect yet today. It's not the ideal defender today. It's a player that we see the mistakes that he's making. It's also a player that is playing in a role that is probably not his in the three-man defense, really low there. It's a player that loves to go up. With Bremer, where you see a different Renato Vega. Bremer that has the possibility to go back again on the right side, with Kalulu as a right back, with Bremer as a right center back, with Vega next to him on the left, and then you need a strong left back that could potentially be, I will tell you. Give me a second. That could potentially be Miguel Gutierrez. Left back. He's 23. Spanish player. Where Juventus apparently is about to make an official offer for the player. It's a player that we already spoke about on the channel. It's a player that is already followed since a few times. Could be a really beautiful. Is a really beautiful player. Is really a player that is good. Miguel Gutierrez. So you have a beautiful defense with a four-man defense. Will we play with a four-man defense? And that's the other question, because with Tudor, he prefers a three-man defense. Antonio Conte prefers three-man defense. So that means that you need to think about three-man defense. That means that you go for Gatti, Bremer, Vega, if you continue with Vega, or Kalulu, Bremer, Vega. Don't expect also Bremer to be at top form playing every single game when he will be back, because you know how it is. In the beginning, it's always tough. Gutierrez on the left, then you need a right wing back, a strong one. Gutierrez is a player that I like. Cambiado could be on the market, yeah. We know that there was that interest from City. So there will be some changes, huh? We know it, huh? Transfer market will be crazy. Miguel Gutierrez is a player that I like. I tell you. Really like him. Bebo. Tudor will likely play with a 3-4-2-1 with Douglas Luiz and McKennie in midfield and Costa way on the wings. Is that true? That's about the lineup against Udinese. We don't have a lot of choices, guys. Huh? It could be that Locatelli plays as a center back together with Gatti and Vega, because we have no other choice. Then McKennie could be on the left. Nico Gonzalez could be on the right. No, sorry. Wea could be on the left. Nico Gonzalez could be on the right. With McKennie, Douglas Luiz there in the middle. With up front, Yildiz, Conceição, and then you have a Colomoni. Or a Colomoni, a Yildiz with Dusan Vlahovic on top. But I told you something that I think you didn't really hear or you didn't really notice. I told you even Tudor give up on Dusan Vlahovic. So I don't see Dusan Vlahovic starting. Then depend, because we don't have a lot of names. Huh? Locatelli 17 saying we need to sign more veterans to balance the team. I agree with you, but if you hear names, and I don't think he will come, but Alatonali, if you're looking at names like Osimhen, these are players with leadership, with experience. So that's going towards the right direction. On Wednesday, because I said it during the game, on Wednesday the new shirt should be presented, and I said as well, pay attention, because that new shirt could be the only opportunity you have to buy it without sponsor, because after that I think that you will have the sponsor again already against Venezia. So if you want the shirt without sponsor, I think it will be the moment to do it. Otherwise, it's over. But 25 for Vega, yeah, I would do it. I would do it because it's a young player that wants to stay at Juve. He really loves Juve. Then loving Juve is not enough, of course not. But it's a player that he's super young. He's 21, has a lot of beautiful progression margin. I like ideal starter of Juve today, no, but it's a player that can mean something for us. Again, pay attention to not believe that Bremer is back and he will be immediately there, the top player. Don't forget about that, because then you will be disappointed. Remember what I told you about Fagioli? When he will be back, I don't think he will be immediately boom. And that's what happened. When Fede came back, why are you not putting him in your starting line? I told you before, he's really back. He will need a long time. Physically, he's there. Mentally, it's something else. And look, even at Liverpool, he didn't play this season. Don V saying Happy New Year to everyone. So I don't know in what part of the world you are living, but Happy New Year to you. 25 million just for his free kicks. Yeah. If you take him, I would put in his contract that he's never taking a free kick anymore with Juve. Every player we make a move for leaves. Sule, Barrenechea, Chiesa, Fagioli. A movie for... You know that I talked about that last week. There was a presentation and I saw these players. Huijsen as well. You know that Huijsen did a movie as well. One of the first ones before the Creator Lab was revealed. So yeah. All the when you are doing a movie, it's over. Basta. You know that you will leave. With Yildiz. The only one that is at the moment safe is Yildiz. Let's see how long, because he also did a movie together with Huijsen. Now, Icardi will not come to Juve. That's something also that I try to ask information about. Is that a possible option? No. No. It's Napoli is possibly an option, not Juve. Thuram, no, he didn't do any movie. Not that I know. I think Osimhen is a smoke screen for Mikaudat. No, I don't think. I really try to push for Mikaudat since really long, but I have zero confirmation. Actually, no, they deny. The people I heard, they deny. They tell me, Beppe, I know it's your dream, but forget about it, because Mikaudat will not come. Verratti will not come to Juve, guys. The career of Verratti is gone. Okay, 5 minutes of question and then I close, because I need to inform myself for the video of tomorrow, because a lot of things happen there in the middle of the night. Since people want to retire players to Juve, let's take Buffon back. Berardi to Juve, here we go. No, basta, Pecci. Tony telling it like it is. Verratti likes money. That's why he played for Paris Saint-Germain. No, it's not true. He likes money, I'm sure. Yeah, of course. Who doesn't like money, guys? Then that he loves money and that's his only motivation, I don't agree. He was playing with Pescara. Second division, and he really wanted to go to Juve, and Juve was on the player. Then Juve takes Pogba. And they don't want to invest immediately on Verratti to give him a starting spot, or at least a big chance. The usual one, and they wanted to loan him out, where Paris Saint-Germain is coming with Ancelotti, and they want him immediately in the first team. And he starts also to play there. he doesn't go for money there. Back then, he goes because Ancelotti believes in him, because he's a promise that he's coming from second division. Then that he grew and that he earned a lot of money at Paris Saint-Germain, yes. Then that he went to Qatar, you need to understand that he still had discussions with Paris Saint-Germain. And that Qatar is, Paris Saint-Germain is owned by Qatar. And they found an agreement. Okay, you leave Paris Saint-Germain because your time is over. We didn't want you to leave at Barcelona back then. We found an agreement where you go, you earn a lot of money, you enjoy life. I don't know what kind of agreement they made there, but it was decided by Al-Khelaifi. So, no. Yeah, I think, yeah. They have it, of course. Conte knows, Conte knows. Then is it actually the team that was the strongest one, was the most beautiful one, was the most spectacular one? No, it was a poor Napoli, but it was this year a really poor league. Hansko is over, guys. That was really a Thiago Motta name. Also, there is a Saudi Arabia on the player that wants to give him a lot of money. Zaki Warfa. Thank you, my friend. The day I gave up DV9 was the day he was bullied by Gary Medel versus Bologna, and always said Keane and Milik should be given the same chances, and never happened. Oh, I remember really well. You gave up really fast on Dusan Vlahovic. Dusan Vlahovic, I was a big fan of him the first 6 months at Juve. And then slightly I started to give up on Dusan. Hoping, of course, that he was doing well. But what you hope and what you analyze is different. But you saw how he entered. He gave up. You see, guys, I was thinking about it today. Did we really expect Dusan Vlahovic to give 100% his best on the field? No, because the big problem of Dusan Vlahovic has always been the priority problem of Dusan. It's the mental. Hey, even if he scored 5 games in a row, the 6th game he was bullied by whatever defender that it was, Gary Medel or whatever our defender, he was out of the game and he didn't find himself, and then he went like 10 games without doing a pass in the feet. And now you're expecting a guy where we said his biggest weakness is mental, a guy that knows that he's out of the project, that he doesn't even know if he will find a team or not, the same salary, quality of life. You expect him to perform it in the last. Impossible. With Tudor, with Thiago Motta, with Pep Guardiola, would not have worked. Then from next season, if he finds another team, let's see. But no, I remember really well that you gave up on him. Moisky never received starting chances because you have politics as well. Sometimes you're obliged to give priority to some players and not to other ones, which is sometimes a bit, yeah. Mr. X is back. Wanted to say hello and good night, my friend Mr. X. Mercato is crazy. Mercato is starting. Mr. X is back. Mr. X. Today, luckily, it was not X. Today, it was a beautiful win from Atalanta. So let's recap and close for today. So today they decided to officially open the transfer market, at least one of the managers, because Francesco Calvo, director of revenues, resigned. Apparently will go to Aston Villa, and that's one thing that is actually opening the big change in management. Probably going a bit more in acceleration towards a revolution, towards maybe a bit more men of field. So keep an eye on names alla Giorgio Chiellini having more power, in maybe a name alla Platini, alla Del Piero entering the club. Let's see what can possibly happen there. Pay attention, I already told you about Massara, about a comeback of Tognozzi. Pay attention to a lot of movement, sporting and non-sporting area. Nobody's safe at Juve. Atalanta winning today was exceptional. They qualified to Champions League officially, so 3 clubs are there. There is one more spot, a spot that can at the moment be reached by 3 clubs, essentially 4 clubs. It's Juve, Lazio at 64, it's Roma at 63, it's Bologna at 62. Juve has an advantage, a big one, because winning Udinese, winning over Venezia, and we did the job. But of course, we need to do it ourselves. Milan as well, yes. In theory, yes, because if they beat Lazio, they equalize Lazio, and then they play that last game. So they are. If we won, they are in the run. But that means that Juve must not win anymore. That means that Roma cannot win anymore. Always going with Milan that wins all their games. And that means that Bologna is not winning anymore. It's a bit tough, but you never know. You never know. It's true. Milan is also in the run. Fiorentina not anymore. And that will be a big one. Look, Milan drawing against Roma would be a beautiful one. So on Tuesday, the games will be set, but normally we'll play on Sunday, 8:45 p.m. I will not be there because I should be at the stadium. Oh, ragazzi, it was beautiful. I really loved it. How long are we? 3 hours 40. It's okay. Guys, I will close and I will jump into the other live to check what they are speaking about and to report you the best I can. Tomorrow. Buonanotte Pecci Pecci, buonanotte Aldo Cesar. Did you enjoy the Atalanta Roma watch along? I'm not speaking about the post, really the watch along. Is it something that we need to do again, maybe for other games, or because it was fun? Huh? Maybe it's something that I need to implement also for other games during the season, next season. Let's see if we can implement that. Ragazzi, thank you. You were fantastic. I enjoyed it. That's something I can tell you. Buonanotte, ci vediamo domani. We see each other tomorrow. Grazie, forza. Juve.